on cash, can't sleep through the night. I'm losing my mind tonight. Bankrolls on the table, watching local cable, hating that I'm able, hating that I'm able. Plastic smiles on Sunset Boulevard, living fast and playing every card. Broken hearts and bitter bills, swallowing these jagged little pills. Your messages are flooding in, thinking that you're gonna win. I just let the rubber band snap, but I can't sleep through the night. Can't sleep through the night, still seeing your face in the glass. Why do you call when you're short on cash? Can't sleep through the night, I'm losing my mind tonight. Gold rings on my fingers, still your perfume lingers. Empty bottles and bigger banks, giving nobody any thanks. Not the money, not the fame, not the jewelry, but I can't sleep through the night. Can't sleep through the night, still seeing your face in the glass. Why do you call when you're short on cash? Can't sleep through the night, I'm losing my mind tonight. Bankrolls on the table, watching local cable, hating that I'm able, hating that I'm able.
Okay.
Hey, I'm 4 man deep in this jamming, and I'm whipping it round a suburban. Plotted on chase, gotta make the excursion. So I managed this shit like I'm Jagan. Went from Henny to sipping on bourbon. I've switched to a different person. Cut to the chase, now they call me the surgeon. All over the net, I'm a burden. I'm a warlord. Kilos under the floorboards. Ramming the whip in the store door. SD kidding from Mordor. I'm putting my name on the scoreboard. Pull up, I've got my sword drawn. I'm rotting, I'm sick when I pour fours. Every time I smoke, I like 4 roars. I pull up in that Lamborghini just so you can see me. All these people wanna get dropped on. All these people, they wanna be me. Me leather jackets from East Asian. I'm smoking up on these beast flavors. Got little kids and bigger hits that'll bang you up for a wee favour. I'm 4 man deep in this German, and I'm whipping it round a suburban. Plodded on chase, gotta make the excursion. So I managed this shit like I'm Jagan. Went from Henny to sipping on bourbon. I've switched to a different person. Cut to the chase, now they call me the surgeon. All over the net, I'm a burden. I'm a scumbag. I was raised in Liverpool slums, lad. I was broke, no joke, but I spun back. Now I sip this rum and have fun packs. I'm a dirty dog, I'm a young rat. Year 10, I was out to run cash. PayPal liquids for the dumb tax. Catfish is a beach for the dumb stack. Kept learning, kept legen, kept whipping round and working. Me pockets filled with 20 buds and GBP, that's sterling. I'm rolling around in spenny cars, got heavy gas that I'm burning. I'm a rock star with these rock slide, I can never beat these ages. I'm 4 man deep in this German, and I'm whipping it round a suburban. Plodded on chase, gotta make the excursion. So I managed this shit like I'm Jagan. Went from Henny to sipping on bourbon. I've switched to a different person. Cut to the chase, now they call me the surgeon. All over the net, I'm a burden. I'm a warlord.
Let's dive in. Number 1, guilt tripping you into submission. So guilt is one of the most powerful weapons in manipulation. And when a woman knows how to wield it, she doesn't need to yell, threaten, or even ask. She just needs to make you feel bad. I'll paint a picture for you. Say you can't make it to dinner. Work dragged for a while, you're tired, you just want one evening to yourself. She goes quiet and then hits you with, "It's okay, I just thought you'd make time for me if I really mattered." Boom, right there in the chest. Now you're texting back, apologizing, scrambling to rearrange your schedule, not because you want to, but because she's made you feel like saying no equals you not loving her enough. It's emotional blackmail, dressed up as vulnerability. And once it works once, it will never stop. She'll start using guilt to keep
take a good look, ma, one more time. You dealing with some niggas that's destined to shine, and they call me messy. I does the most. Me and Luch rock shows from coast to coast. Tell all your friends they can meet my folks. We can hook up later, eat some breakfast and smoke. She couldn't keep her eyes off my colorful charm. Asked me about the tattoos on my arm. Yeah, click clack gang. You see the ice on the chain? You see me sitting in the nickel with the blue out brains? You know I wanna get in that pussy and do a few things. Talk to me, love. Let me know a few things. Sit back and relax, love. You riding with a G. At any given time, you could be riding with a G. Say that again. And Chris, I really toast.
Yeah. What's up with y'all? We Bizak with this capital B and the capital Zach. You feel what I'm saying? It's Feezy Fees, man. Feezy motherfucking Cash. Talking Cash Podcast. This is Flicks and Fortune Media Group. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, you know what I'm saying? Definitely the best broadcasting station for the urban community, especially coming out the urban areas. Yeah, we back. We got a hell of a topic, man. You know what I'm saying? We had a discussion on Facebook, and I'm gonna pop it up for y'all so y'all can see that. You know what I'm saying? But it was actually a hell of a discussion, and it started from a share. I had shared a post from one of my fellow friends, actually, / Facebook friends, you know what I'm saying? And he was like kind of going into his little thing, and I could kind of tell, and it's actually my guest. You know what I mean? A Facebook fucking post. That just shows you how Talking Cash Podcast is a real place, right? It could go from a Facebook post to you sitting on this motherfucking show. You know what I mean? Especially when you bring in some awareness to some real shit, But let me hit my drink. But really quick, my boy was on there, and what I took out of it, it's like he had enough. You know what I'm saying? And when somebody's had enough, they can explain in full detail, in no matter what setting that they're in. You know what I'm saying? No matter how angry or how happy or how sad or how, they will be able to explain this that they've had enough of in full detail. You know what I'm saying? And be able to articulate their feelings as to whatever it is that they are feeling. You know what I'm saying? So like at this point, when I had read his message or read his post, man, he wasn't fucking around. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna run to it really quick, see if I can do that. I'm gonna run to it really quick, and then I'm also gonna make sure I share it too. You know what I'm saying? Because it had brought a lot of comments as well. You know what I mean? But I'm getting close to it. I need to stop posting so much. Okay, boom, found it. You know what I'm saying? So. And then let me get this up here so I can make sure we got this for that, because I love for y'all to be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? That's my main thing. I want y'all to be able to see it. So as I'm sharing this, I'm about to read it to y'all so y'all can kind of understand where we're going with this show, because this is a serious show. It's definitely been a show that a lot of people have been talking about in their own rants or in their own awareness, or, quote unquote, I've had enough, unquote, state. You know what I'm saying? So let me hurry up and share this with y'all so y'all can see it for yourself. But I'm gonna kind of read it. And I made it big for those of y'all who wear glasses, because I know we got some thick eye motherfuckers out there too. So we gonna we gonna dig it up for y'all. So Slim Charles, he said, it's sad, right, how some women can be so draining, right? Not even financially, just mentally. Like, I done woke up and took a woman out. I done woke up and took women out on dates and came home from a 2-hour meetup exhausted. You hear me? Just off the energy I had to put into a woman who can't converse. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what converse means, that means conversate, like initiate in a conversation. You know what I mean? Having, what do they call it? Having conversation dialogue, or just being able to know the art of communication to be able to converse. You know what I'm saying? So he said, I'll start a regular conversation, ask questions, dig deeper for more detailed response, and they'll talk. I mean, what woman doesn't like talking about herself? You know what I'm saying? But then I'll pause and won't ask anything or say nothing when her story or conversation dies, just to see if she'll reciprocate the question or ask about me. Nothing, right? So I got to start another conversation and maybe talk about myself a tad bit, just to see if she'll fucking converse. You know what I mean? Fuck everything else. You know what I mean? And keep the flow going. Nothing. After that, I usually set her up for a conversation that can keep her talking about herself or whatever until I'm done eating or drinking. But by then, I'm drained. You feel me? I'm sleepy and uninterested. You know, it's like pulling fucking teeth with some of these women, right? Some of these women who can't hold a conversation. Don't ask questions. Don't remember a detail in your conversation that sparks an idea or memory that can introduce their conversation. Don't give a fuck if the girl is the baddest. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's caring about looks. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about looks at all, you know, which is in his passage. You know, I don't give a fuck if the girl is the baddest, you know? If her ability to converse ain't there, it's a turnoff. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. And I'm super cool. You know what I mean? Meaning, is you cool? No, yeah, I'm cool. You know what I mean? I'm super cool. I'm almost shocked when I meet women who's funny, goofy, witty, and able to speak. One time during the conversation, Shorty asked me, and how did that make you feel? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that one more time. He said one time during the conversation, Shorty asked me, and how did that make you feel? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, hold on, nobody ever asked me that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever even gave a fuck to ask about my feelings. I'm usually the one with the conversation. A lot of y'all are beautiful, but that's it. Damn, gang. So with that being said, man, I have got to introduce my next guest. I've been knowing Buddy for about 5 years now. You know what I'm saying? I could go longer. And when I first met him, you know what I'm saying? You know, like me, I read the room, you know? And when I read the room, I can also kind of tell, you know what I'm saying, if people are, you know, if they interested, if they uninterested, if they hating, you know what I'm saying? If they really just want the day to go on, or if they focused on themselves and what the fuck they doing, and that's it. And that's what I got out of bro. Day 1, day 2, day 3, 5 years later. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. No bullshit. I'm going to give him a round of applause on that, because it's hard to meet genuine people who genuinely only care about themselves. You know what I'm saying? And don't talk about other motherfuckers behind their back. You know what I'm saying? Don't be holding bullshit that they wouldn't say to another motherfucker. So, you know, I when I first met bro, this is who he was. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, hard-working ass man, about his paper. You know what I'm saying? Hard-working man. You know what I'm saying? Like, no bullshit. Been in the same place forever. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that. Yeah. Takes care of his household, takes care of his kids. Nigga, it's times where people have weaponized things and people against him. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? They've weaponized. You know what I mean? And he still stood strong. And instead of putting people down, he tried to gain an understanding of what's going the fuck on. What is going on with me to where you're doing this? What is going on with you to where you keep doing this and I keep letting you? You know what I'm saying? And when I got that out of bro, that really let me know that this is somebody who I can have a conversation with. So when I saw that passage, bro, it really, I knew, it's like, you know, some people scroll, who he, niggas on there. Nah, you know what I'm saying? And I do sometimes. I'm like, man, what this nigga on? You know, he must have lost it. Bitch must have broke up with him. But when I seen yours, it was something totally different. I'm like, okay, dude don't even, first of all, he don't even be doing this. You know what I'm saying? He'll talk about what he might like and, you know, what he know women like and his kids. He'll share some shit. You know what? I've never seen you nigga go. I mean, bro, this was articulate. If somebody needed a pamphlet on what not to do or what to do on the first date or a third date or even in a relationship or a marriage, on a man's or a woman's side, you know, coming from a man's perspective, I would point him at that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I really, let me give you some more of that. Here on this show, we don't discriminate. We don't discriminate no hand claps around this motherfucker, man. So I'm going to introduce my guest, Slim Charles, my nigga Slim. Give him a round of applause. A nice ass Facebook applause. You know what I'm saying? Slim, and before I let you go on, bro, I gotta give a shout out to our sponsors. You know what I'm saying? Let me get your cup, brother. My sponsor's gonna be pissed off at me. This might fuck things up a little bit, but I know you gonna help us out a little bit. But this is to my sponsors, Stars. You know what I'm saying? Stars is a cannabis company who definitely been around the Kansas City, greater Kansas City area for maybe going on 12, 13 years now. You know what I'm saying? I've been personally knowing, you know, the CEOs and, you know, some of the management company, you know, the managements and some of the underbosses under the company, you know what I mean? That kind of keep the company going, you know, here in footwork, you know, trying to do marketing strategies and all that. But you can definitely find them on Instagram, you know what I mean? I'll post that in the comments. I'm sure they're on one of our social sites that we're going live from right now, you know, because we're doing 3 of them at the same time. So,
I figured that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know the type of program we run.
Because, I mean,
I mean, come on now, man. Come on now.
My nigga said, come on now, I know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
For sure. Shout out to Alice
I know where
Stars,
I
too.
am.
No bullshit. You know where you at?
Yeah.
Do you fucking
like the
set
setup.
up? See, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I like to hear. You understand what I'm saying? My nigga like
Love
the
it.
setup. So, Slim, what's going on, man?
Well, first of all, I want to tell you what really motivated that post, really. What really motivated that post was just, you know, dibbling and dabbling, you know, through the spring and the summer, you know, and you'll run into something that's cool, but majority is the same. And, you know, I just really wanted to bring awareness because I know a lot of fellas is feeling the same way I'm feeling. So I really wanted to bring awareness in. It really wasn't to put down women. It was really to bring awareness to women that, you know, let's try to do something and create some hobbies for yourselves. Get some main character energy about yourself. Stop following these trends, the baddies, and actually get a brain for yourself so you can actually think for yourself. Because I'm pretty sure if I was talking about baddies, we would have been talking for hours.
Yeah, they would have known the actual name and
Yeah.
who fought who and who can whoop the most ass, who got the fattest ass. How is
Yeah.
that? How can they do that though? I mean, I don't care. I would not like to do that in my gender, right? I don't care, but what I'm about to say. But how are they able to smack on they friends' buns, you know, and which is fine.
I'll promote that.
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, you know what I mean?
We can get some hand claps for that.
I mean, you want some? Hey, man, this has turned out to be a nice thing. He loves hand claps. You know what I'm saying? And this is just great. You know what I mean? This is great when they're called for. Only when they're called for. You know what I'm saying? And this was called for. So, I mean, I like that. You know what I mean? But it's that when I hear that term get thrown around so much by a woman, you know what I'm saying? I really can't say all of them, you know what I'm saying? But I can say I hear the term getting thrown around. Nigga trying to sit on here and argue with a woman. Any man that goes against what a woman says, he gay.
Right, or
he
sassy.
gay. He is sassy. All the things that pretty much equal to a gay guy, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I mean? So, and when I say that's not true, just because this man didn't agree with whatever it is that, you know, you're speaking of, you know what I'm saying, does not make that man sassy because he gave his, you know, his point of view of things, which he's supposed to. He's a man, you know what I'm saying? And do you agree with that?
I agree, because if you start agreeing with that, I'll put it like this. That's when you become sassy.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
God.
when you become sassy.
Yeah.
When you start trying to please her, excuse me, y'all. When you start trying to please her, and when you start trying to just go on and run on her program, that's when you start being sassy.
Yeah, I think that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So what the fuck is sassy? I mean, I know what
Sassy.
I know what a sissy is. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, sassy got a lot of definitions, but for me, sassy is like if you can't really think for yourself, you sassy.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You a sassy motherfucker if you can't.
That ain't
think for
fair,
yourself.
but I mean,
you a bird brain.
I guess that's fucked up. You know, so
Yeah.
what we call them, you know what I'm saying? What we call motherfuckers that can't think for themselves is flunkies. You know, over in Kansas.
Well, you can
Where's
say
this
that.
my
You
camera
can,
right?
well, I was gonna
Shout
say,
out
you can
Casey.
say that's a trait.
Well, shout out KCK because I did say over in Kansas. Sassnack. No, nothing. Okay. Well, but even still, you know what I'm saying? Over in Kansas.
I'm not from Kansas, so
That
it
nigga
went
said,
way
yeah,
over my head.
Whatever.
Yeah.
My nigga said, hey, so whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? No, but in Kansas, like what we call somebody who just gonna, you know, rock with you, who gonna do whatever you know, even a woman, you know what I'm saying? We call them flunkies. We call them, you know, I think over in Chicago, they call them, quote unquote, goofies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, sassy is a lot. You know what I'm saying? To call some motherfucker that can't think for themselves. Like, the nigga got to be gay because he can't think. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm saying. Well,
and no, shout out to the gay people.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's a trait of being sassy. You know what I'm saying? Sassy
trait. I get that. My bad. I misunderstood the.
Yeah, I wasn't saying just the full definition.
Right. Yeah, as an action, he's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like for me, a sassy man for me is like if you following under like a woman's umbrella, if she able to manipulate you into being able to like, but you sassy because you doing this, you can't do that. Like, well, I just feel like you are sassy because you following under that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, well, I agree. I understand that. I just think when it comes to a dude being sassy, when you first hear sass is something that a woman has. And in order to be able to, and to give a dude a woman's trait, you know what I'm saying? Like let's take a gay guy, for instance, and I'm going to say, in order to give a dude a woman's trait, he can't just have one. Because in that case, we all be gay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nigga, I mean, would you agree with that? If we were determining someone's sexuality, right? Over one trait, one woman's trait in men, one trait, bro. That could be, because I know a fat ass nigga that look just like his mama. And you can look at him before you even see his mama. No, come on.
I mean, I know what you're saying.
You can look at a dude and just be like, okay, you know, I bet this nigga right here look like his mama. You took a lot of your mama's genes. Where was your daddy in this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No bullshit. Mm-hmm. Does that make that fucking man sassy? You know what I'm saying? With just one trait. You know what I'm saying? This ain't going against you. It's just saying if you understand what I'm saying or not.
No, I
you
feel
know
what you're saying.
So that'd be scary. You know what I'm saying? So to hear sass, I feel like you have to have like 10 or 5 or more traits. I'm real, and I'm not fucking around.
Right.
I would say two or more. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you know what I mean? Because that's enough.
Right.
One is enough. You know what I mean? Because you just born with that one. Mm-hmm. But now, come on. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you pick another one on your own, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
And some of the dudes are doing it, bro. Some dudes are with our, you know, we got locks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to the Lock brothers out there in the community, you know what I'm saying? No, shout out to the brothers.
For a minute.
Okay, what's a minute, brother? I mean, I will change this. What's a minute?
Brother? I can't give everybody the sauce, you know, but my shit ain't no extensions, you know what I'm saying? I'll put it like that.
All right, my nigga said, hey.
I can't give everybody the sauce, but it ain't no extensions.
I ain't gonna give you all that now, you know what I'm saying? But I'll give you a little bit for a minute. Yeah, well, I've been growing mine for a minute too, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, seeing as how my locks are longer than yours, it's a lot of shit that we do got to do to keep.
You think so?
What?
You think your locks longer than mine?
Well,
I ain't never seen that.
I just got them balled up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know.
Yeah, my shit don't.
I mean, I know it's your show, but I don't know.
You say yeah.
I got a A. I don't know about that.
It is what it is.
I got that lock shit going on. That shit draping, you know what I'm saying? It's an afro under here, so you know.
I got a shitload of new growth, nigga. Yeah. So it's going down. Yeah, on gang. They'll let you know it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For sure. We don't want it to go up.
Nah, but to get back on sassy, you know what I'm saying? I know we getting off topic, you know, but to get back on sassy.
This is how we do it. They got to rock with us. Yeah. Because we don't fuck around about this. Now, we want to talk about Jordans on this motherfucker. We going to kick it in, you know what I mean?
I know we got topics to discuss.
We conservative.
Trying to keep it professional.
We conservative, you know what I'm saying?
They want to hear certain things. They seen the post. They want to hear things related to that.
They want to hit it. They like, hell, come on, we ain't got all day. I'm at work. Some of y'all ain't got no job, so y'all need to stop it. Some of y'all work at the post office down there on 23rd and Cleveland. So I can tell you right now, y'all ain't doing shit but sleeping behind some boxes right now. So fuck off. You hear me? So, no, I ain't going to go there. But the thing is, right, me personally, if somebody going to be sassy, I feel like they got to have a lot of traits, more than just one. Now, to say that it's not wrong for a man to be going back and forth with a woman, that's absolutely insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it takes for you to have to learn that from something. You know what I'm saying? A woman going upside your head with a starch bottle, like what happened to me in my prior.
That sounded very specific.
No shit. My nigga said, whoa. Do you want to talk about this?
Said anything.
He said, is she hurting you? No bullshit. But no bullshit. But unless somebody make you stop, you got a homie, you got somebody that's like, you know, or somebody, hey man, come on, like, bro, don't be arguing with no woman. Like, you'll feel like, nigga, you just trying to, hey, she don't agree with me. I don't agree with her. I'm trying to get her to agree with me. She trying to get me to agree with her. That's what I'm supposed to do. No. You put your point down and you say what you got to say. And then after that, you let the shit go. Talk about something else or just stay quiet. You know what I'm saying? And I think that could push an issue later on down the line. You know what I mean? Someone got to stay quiet. Well, because you have to stay quiet. Think about it. If you shake up a Sprite bottle, if
you have to stay quiet?
Well, you don't have to do anything. But if you're trying to stop from conflict, like a guy said, if you're trying to prevent
that's
conflict,
what I was talking about. That's being sassy. See, to me, that's being sassy.
Hey, well, hold on. Ain't this a bitch? This is my show. You don't call me, nigga. What the fuck going on? I ain't sassy at all.
Well, I'm just saying that's my opinion.
Man, fuck your opinion, nigga. This
ain't 10 toes.
Ain't this a bitch? Well, see, listen, bro. So, yeah, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that a whole bunch, and that's real shit. But it's not real for real. You know what I'm saying? As far as reality and my reality. But what I want to go more into that. You know what I'm saying? Because I see how this could be. That's just like somebody being a rat. It's some guys out here that just don't play. Okay, now let me tell you. He was sitting next to an officer. He's a rat. 5 minutes, tops. He sat next to that officer, rat. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's like, damn, that is true. Why would he be sitting down next to that officer? You feel me? So, like, I can get that. So, I understand that. It's not fucking my reality, but I can understand that. But in my situation, I come from a long line of I will park you. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying as far as in general, quote unquote, I'll park you. You know what I'm saying? So what that means is if I get to going too much back and forth, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's when you
I'm gonna put that's sassy.
That's when you got to be quiet.
But that's sassy. Is that sassy?
Well, that's when you put things.
That's
when you put the context behind it.
Well.
See,
but that's not fair. The question was, is that sassy? And it's either yes or no. You know what I'm saying, Brother Slim?
Well, today you can say no. But see,
that's not an and that is not.
You can say no now because you're trying to protect yourself,
sir. That is not an answer, bro. You can say no today. Like, what about tomorrow?
That is an answer. That's my answer. Well, to me, when you just put it out there, when you say, well, I just got to be quiet because it's a woman, like, to me, that's sassy. So when you just say it blankly like that, to me, that's sassy.
So there's a couple things, right? I understand that, right?
That's just my opinion.
So I never said that, right? So there's one, you know what I'm saying? I never said that. I never said I gotta do anything, right? This is explaining when you're talking to your significant other. You know what I'm saying? So, well, let's just go further. This is when you're talking to your boss. Because what a man gonna say is, right, you'll go to work and shut up for your manager, right? And then come home and get the mouthing off to me, right? But nigga, you doing that too. You ain't running up in that superintendent face, waving your finger around where you just want some goddamn respect. Now, damn it, superintendent, I'm just telling you, we need raises around this motherfucker. Now, you might speak your mind to a certain extent, right? But we ain't just blankly going off up in that motherfucker. Because there's no such thing as responsibility without authority, right? There's no such thing with hitting that light switch and you expecting these beautiful lights to come on without the authority of, if you didn't pay that fucking bill. What did Fat Tone say when the girl called him and said, I need 44, Fat Tone, I need some money. And he said, what is it for? My lights is going off. He said, well, how much you need? $45, which ain't much. Fat Tone said, well, them lights is going off. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they went off without that $45. That's the authority. So without some sort of authority, you're gonna shut the conversation off. And some sort of authority, even if it's peace. Even if it's peace.
Yeah. I
don't feel like hearing this bitch mouth tonight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not the gotta, because I don't gotta do shit. But tonight, what that nigga Smokey say, yeah, that nigga Debo said shut up, right? Mm-hmm. I'ma shut up. But when that nigga leave, mm-hmm. I'ma keep it going.
Yeah.
Shit. You know. And so it's just not as far as Debo will beat my ass over at the house. Mm-hmm. You know, say for instance, it's my house. Like you said, it's my house.
Yeah.
I ain't getting my ass kicked in my house. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I bet that's sassy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at that point, bro, it's like some of us ain't the star player on the team. Some of us ain't. Some of us is the money maker on the team.
Right.
Some of us is, you know, the pipe layer on the goddamn team. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to throw the pipe around. Goddamn. You know, you get your shit across it. Damn it, I'm throwing pipe. That's it.
Real talk.
Bitch.
That's all I'm here for.
I don't know nothing. I don't smell nothing.
That's all my skills are good for.
But bitch, I can lay a good old pipe. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that means. You know what I'm saying? But some people ain't built or equipped with the brains of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how I wanted to, in the defense of either the women or the man. You know what I'm saying? It don't necessarily gotta, this tonight ain't necessarily about the women only, right? But we are men, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what we aren't are, we're not unfair men. You know what I'm saying? We will listen to your logic. We do have a different perspective of a lot of things that you ladies, you know what I'm saying, and you women, and the bitches. I do gotta say the bitches, you know, because the bitches are people, you know, you know what I'm saying. But we're not gonna be unfair. So if there's something that I say, like bro just called me on my shit in his perspective, and I was able to explain that, that's a conversation.
And I could say, even going back to that, like what you just said about being able to articulate and be quiet. Mm-hmm. Maybe sometimes that's what she can do for you.
For
you
sure.
Trying to explain yourself.
For sure. That's a lot of what she can do.
You know what I'm saying?
You'd
have been quiet for her.
You were not wrong.
A few times.
You were. My bad, bro. I mean, because sometimes I get.
I had to let you feel it. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. And why do you say that? What? So we men, but Slim, you a man. You supposed to be able to let me mentally abuse you.
Well, first of all, I'm a human, just like you are a human. First of all,
you want to come over here and run this clapping thing? Because I don't know when you gonna make me clap. But damn it,
I think we read minds right now. You know what I'm saying? We like Magic and Worthy right now.
Go on, man, Magic. Fuck it. That Magic and Worthy was a good one.
I know a lot of y'all ain't maybe too young for that.
Don't give it to them. It ain't theirs. But like you said,
but I'm a human. We all humans at the end of the day. So you know what I'm saying. I know we all run on different emotions. We all run on different ways of thinking. We all wired differently. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, a female and a male, most of us got some of the same traits and some of the same logics. You know what I'm saying. So when we putting it down, as far as at that game, that real knowledge, us men, we actually are bred to provide and lead.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. No matter what. Like
no matter what.
Some men don't lead.
No matter what.
Because you enable them not to lead. Just like their mother or just like their father or whoever else.
We are bred to provide and lead. So
yes.
In order for that leadership to come, sometimes you got to have that silence so you can actually digest what we are saying and what we are trying to get through to you take us to the next level. Because if we keep going with this back and forth, this ping pong,
it's a competition now.
Well, we ain't never going nowhere because we just keep bouncing off the walls instead of going up.
Yeah, we're competing to win now. So I need to win this conversation. You know what I'm saying? I need to win this conversation.
Exactly.
I need to win this. It's a competition now.
It becomes a competition.
You didn't hear me. You cut me off. You didn't let me talk. And vice versa. Hey, you cut me off. I got a question. This is a good question. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Stars. All the Stars. Got a question. What's your interpretation of cutting somebody off in a conversation? What And when this is a typical thing in relationships and partnerships and business and anything. You know, when somebody's talking, one person's talking, and then somebody jumps in and, you know, whatever else. So I don't want to give you a definition of it. I want to know what your interpretation of cutting someone off. You know what I'm saying? Well, in a conversation.
Well, I can answer this perfectly. My interpretation really of cutting somebody off is when you know that they actually in the flow of things and they actually explaining and being articulate and actually presenting their thoughts to you and telling you how they feel and how they think, and then you just cut them off like they wasn't even just talking, like no noise was, like now you just speaking out of a sudden, like, damn, you didn't hear nothing that I just said.
Mm-hmm. And
you couldn't have heard nothing that I just said.
No bullshit.
Exactly.
When you say speaking, like when someone cuts somebody off, like, so say for instance, if I'm talking right now and I'm talking about the color blue, you know what I'm saying, and obviously you're wearing blue, you know what I'm saying, and you're actually somebody who knows how to put things together, match anything, apparel, like I've seen you do, like it's crazy, you know what I'm saying, how you do it, like you got that loft type of vibe, like, you know, that J. Cole type of vibe, like, you feel me? And that should be dope. So, like, if I'm talking and I'm explaining that type of style, you know what I'm saying, you might know more about that style than I do. And so, while I'm speaking on that style, I might say, yeah, you know, and the color blue kind of fades off into, you know, green a little bit, you know, and it's closer to green than it is, let's say, yellow. And then I'm about to keep going. And then with the and you're like, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. You said blue is closer to green or to yellow than it is green. Whoa. That didn't make any sense. Wait, stop right there. Would that be cutting you off?
Yeah, you can say that's cutting somebody off.
Yeah, you can. You could. So my idea of it would be, I'm stopping the conversation right there. A cutoff to me means that you're gonna cut it off completely and then go into a different direction.
Right, okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes complete sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And like, if I'm not cutting off shit, I'm stopping you right there. If you're telling me, Fees, you know, man, and you're talking, I'm shutting the fuck up, right? And you tell me, hey, Fees, man, dude, I feel like shit ever since, you know, you've been doing this music thing, man. You've been doing your thing, man. And, you know, and it's crazy that you from Missouri, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. Hold up. From Missouri. Brother, I'm from Kansas, you know what I'm saying? KCK, Argentine, Yeah. Would you consider, and that is cutting you off. I did cut you off.
So yeah,
I did cut you off. I did cut you, and that's crazy. I did cut you off. So if I've ever told somebody that I did not cut them off, I apologize. And I got a couple of people to apologize. One person in particular, you know what I'm saying, because I cut you off, you know what I'm saying? But that, I agree.
Right.
But my cut in any kind of partnership, relationship, team, you know, whatever you want to call it, even with my son and in business.
Right.
I need to stop this conversation right here because there was a misinterpretation, there was a discrepancy, there was blah, blah, blah right here. If you go any further, not only am I, my own personal thing, I might forget, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that's in psychology, bro. You know, I might forget, so that's why people cut people off.
Exactly.
That is in there because I'm human. But that's not the underlying reason why I'm stopping this conversation right here. I'm stopping it right here because of the fact that I don't want you to get comfortable with feeling like you're on a roll. Does that make sense? Like, because when we get on a roll, we get the bouncing, and because we in there, and then the nigga shutting up, and then nigga, and then you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't want you to get that because you fucked up right here.
But that goes to what I was saying earlier when I was like, I feel like you ain't heard nothing I just said because now we talking about something totally
different.
Yeah.
And see, with me, like, I'm going to stop you right there, correct you on what you messed up on, and then let you continue. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Even if it's my bitch. Hold up. Whoa. And you always yelling at me. Whoa, dude. Hold on. I've sat here and heard you tell me I'm always yelling at you. You know what I'm saying? But let's just break always yelling at you. That means when I wake up in the morning, I'm yelling at you. When I go to sleep at night, I'm yelling at you. When I'm on the phone with you, I'm yelling at you. When I'm every day, every night, every morning.
In her dreams, you yelling at her.
And I'm yelling at you in your fucking dreams, bitch, now. You know what I'm saying? And that is absolutely untrue,
You
right?
sending voicemails yelling at her.
All
Voice
caps,
messages.
all caps with the yell emoji with the shut. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's not true, because nobody, and especially anybody with any kind of self-value to themselves, ain't about to sit around for that. And because people know that when it comes to yelling, and I'll let you get to you're gonna get to throwing these. And I'll let me get up out of here before you even do that.
Exactly.
Some women don't even play that shit, so. But my thing is this. Because you were talking about dating in a dating, world. Like, you went on 2 dates. On that first date, let's just, and we don't have to be specific, because I want to get perspectives. Like, what did you get out of the overalls type shit? You know what I'm saying? On that first date, like, well, first of all, what's your type? Let's just start.
I got
here.
a plethora of types, to be honest.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
They know, but they know I like them BBWs, but
Oh man, let's give it to them.
they know I like them BBWs. You know what I'm saying? They know how to cook and everything. You know what I'm talking about? But I also like the petite things too, though. I like the fun size.
So you just like a cornucopia of women. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You like yourself a smorgasbord here and there.
As long as you look good, smell good.
I like that. You a good brother, and you deserve that with how hard you work, brother.
Yeah.
How consistent you are. Let's talk a little bit about yourself too, before I go too much into what's your type, because you gave me a lot about that. That sums it up. What about yourself? What type of guy are you? Like I said, my first view, like, okay, bro, and I use J. Cole for a reason.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because, dude, if you read into his life, you'll actually see who he is. He's just not a flashy dude. But if you look off into what he got going on, dude will learn you a few things. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that. He might teach you how to be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? If I say that. You know what I mean? But what kind of give me a little, what type of guy is you, bro? If you were to have to judge yourself on the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying?
On the outside looking in, if I was to judge myself, I could say that I'm somebody that shows a lot of perseverance and resistance.
Okay.
Resilience. I could say that everybody can say they chill, but I could say I'm real chill. I'm probably the definition of it. I could say that I really can't say too much. I actually let people talk for me, to be honest. I'm not too good talking about myself. I really don't know how to talk about myself. The most I know is that if you met me, you know. If you ever met me in person, then you know. Everybody knows that, because I got a plethora of different personalities. Everybody don't get to see.
I like that.
Everybody don't get to see everything. So some people see something different. Some people see some people see the funny, witty version of me. Some people see the quiet version of me. Some people see the loud, abrasive version of me. Like, everybody don't see everything.
Well, what's the choice of version that you put on first? Like, we all put that one on first. I learned to stop doing that, me personally, but I'm gonna ask you, what's your version of person that you put on first? Do you choose
I like
woman?
to act like everybody my best friend.
Do you?
Yeah, that's what makes me comfortable.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up, man.
It is?
Yeah, motherfucker, because how we walk away from this motherfucker feeling, you know what, man? This nigga really has my best interest at heart.
Well, not really.
This nigga like, man,
well, not really.
fuck you. Like,
I was gonna say the reason. Well, you just cut me off.
My bad. But see, I had to stop you. Like, man, that's fucked up. Like,
well, I had to give you context to it.
Real
What I'm saying is my best friend. I might talk shit to you. I might walk up to you. First thing I say is, nigga, fuck you. Nigga.
no bullshit.
I'm just one of them type of guys. Like, I talk a lot of shit, and I'm really not a pat on the back kind of guy. Like,
no, you ain't.
I might make you feel bad about yourself, but at the end of the day, I really love you like a motherfucker.
Ain't that a bitch? But I guess that's fucking cool. That's toxic. Nigga, you toxic.
I know I am.
I done brought a motherfucking toxic motherfucker on my show.
See, he didn't know what he was doing.
Well, that's crazy because I pointed it out before it got crazy, brother. That's one of my traits.
Yeah.
One of my traits is, nigga, I normally see it before I do it, but I actually just kind of, I'm a trouble kind of guy. I like I like to live on the edge a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like to touch the fire with the tip of my finger.
That's how I am.
Yeah, I don't like to stick
That's
my
why
whole
I'm
hand
sitting
in the
right
fire.
here now.
Yeah, I stick my toe in the tub before I get in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's good before I get in. So, yeah, that's the type of nigga I am, man. So, yeah, I know you, brother. You don't shock me, brother. You know what I'm saying? No, man. But I do know that when it comes to, understanding, you definitely got understanding. So in my perspective of kind of like what I was just asking you, when it comes to me conversating with somebody, you have to first know the art of conversation. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're trying to get a point across, even if you're trying to throw a message in there and you don't want them to hear it, subliminals, what they call it, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're trying to, I don't know, raise some fucking awareness, raise some money, just kind of put something in someone, plant a seed. You must first know what the seed is that you want to plant. You don't have to sit there and think about it, no.
Yeah.
But there does have to be some kind of context, you know what I'm saying? So this person knows whether to be happy or sad. Me personally, I'm somebody who you'll never know. You don't know if this nigga playing. You don't know if this nigga dead ass serious. Like just naturally, like, just naturally, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, duh. This nigga, you see how dog, bro, look at me and just be like you doing
Like, I understand, like, hey.
No bullshit, like, no bullshit. But that's me, bro. Like, when I'm conversating with somebody, bro, I can already tell, like you said, like, bro, within the first couple of minutes, I'm kicking off conversation. But then, a true motherfucker that talks and know how to, converse.
Exactly.
I know when I feel I'm talking too much. I'm gonna get that feeling that I'm talking too much. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, I'm gonna see that you're not picking it up. When I'm talking too much, that means somebody's not the type that's gonna jump in and join in.
Well, see, me knowing you, I know you love to talk. You were talking, motherfucker, so
you better know it.
You talking enough for the whole room. I didn't see you.
Oh, that's what I do. This is what I do. Yeah.
I mean, the podcast is called Talking Cash. I mean, it has talk. The talk is the first word, so.
No bullshit. That's real. But I mean, I take control of my conversation narrative. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I got to have control of this narrative. It's that might be a toxic thing too with me. You know what I'm saying? I got to have hell yeah.
Why?
I call it toxic when, what is toxic? You know what I mean?
I honestly don't even know, because I've been hearing this toxic masculinity thing.
This is what we for.
What is toxic masculinity?
I feel like it could be toxic masculinity. It would be for knowing first, being able to just see a woman being she's transparent to you. Even if she's masking, even if she's hiding, they will call them players. Players. I ain't gonna say a pimp, but I'm gonna say a player or a Mac.
Okay.
A Mac. You know this. Now you know the Oakland slang and the Bay.
Yeah.
A Mac. That would be toxic. And just put it in a nutshell. Being a Mac.
Right.
Would be toxic masculinity. You know what I'm saying?
Because
you know how to do
actually taught us about women first. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we going back to the old days, but I'm just saying that's what it would be. If you will. You know what I'm saying? What they would say, if you will. I think toxic masculinity means, nigga, you're knowing that this woman, like, is very kind of, I don't want to use certain words like slow or she green.
Taking advantage of her.
Yeah, you do not want to take it. You know you could take advantage of this woman.
Yeah, you know you can. Yeah,
because you're a little bit above level. You know what I'm saying? Not with money, not with just mentally above level. And then,
see, that's what you preying on too, though. You ain't even preying on somebody that's the same level as you.
Damn. Is that a man's thing? Because some men, I ain't gonna lie, it was a point in time like where I was only fucking with the broke bitches.
Sometimes it is because it'll make you feel good, like a hero. You know what I'm saying? Make you.
Saved you, bitch.
Yeah, I done pulled you out the water. Yeah.
I done saved you, right, this motherfucker. Nah, I mean, that's fucked up. Because what I try to do, like, then, you know what I'm saying? Because now I don't have the fucking time for that shit, man. Look, motherfucker, if you don't know how to fish, bitch, you gonna starve. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you at least better come around knowing how to fish.
Yeah. At least knowing how to put the bait on the hook.
Well, put the bait on the hook, because I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because you might have to do mine. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That is okay. Because I'm going to buy the fishing reel. I'm going to buy the hook. I'm going to buy the boat. Right? I'm going to buy the car that's going to get us to Wyandotte County Lake.
Yeah. Right?
Notice how I just said Wyandotte County. I'm going to get us there.
Shout out Kansas.
Shout out KCK and Jackson County, too. You know, South Side. But no, I'm going to provide like the man that I'm supposed to be. So if I can do that, you should be at least able to fish. And what I mean by fish, you should be able to get your own. You know You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You should already have your own. Now, there are some men who depend on women. There are some men who've been able to be enabled. And kind of what them traits are that you say. You know, a very extremely super duper 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 clean man, right? Them is gonna be somebody who's gonna have a higher advantage. A super duper clean man, where he's cleaner than the bitch. He's cleaner than the woman. He's cleaner than the lady. You know what I'm saying? He's cleaner than whoever, especially the hoe. He definitely cleaner than the hoe. Right. So he gonna prey on them.
Right.
I'm gonna pull that hoe up in his clean house.
Yep.
She gonna smell the Fabuloso and the plug-ins.
Yep.
you know what I'm saying?
I done did it before. I've been there. I can relate. Hey.
Oh my God, dude. No, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. We all got a story.
We all have a story, and we are ready to tell our stories. But some people prey on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing where my toxic trait comes in at, because I'm somebody that you can't lean on. I'm very strong. You know what I'm saying? And I know that could be, that could get comfortable. I talk like this when I'm having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Right. To my woman, like, I'm going to talk just like this. I might even talk lower. I might get the talking that. I might get the getting gangster. You know what I'm saying? They all want to be a passenger princess. What a passenger princess. And that shit is irritating. A passenger princess? Is that cute to you? Does that make you my princess, or you can ride in the passenger seat with me?
I think it's just a term of just having a little social media term that it can't. I don't even think it got a real definition to it.
No.
It do?
When that motherfucker, listen, bro, after that motherfucker takes over about 30 states out of the 50, oh, you best believe it got a definition.
Oh, yeah, that's the passenger princess. Okay, yeah.
Nigga, even motherfucking, nigga, all communities, the white community, the black community, even the Asian community know what passenger princess is. You know, they want to ride around. Okay, I ain't gonna do that one. I was almost there. Ooh.
No, we got to go there.
No.
Yeah,
what
we
the
do.
fuck for, brother?
We don't have to, but I would have.
I mean, man, that ain't right.
But this is your show, so
well, this is our show tonight, man. You know, and damn it, we deserve it. It's our show. You up in this motherfucker? I'm in this motherfucker.
I'm just a guest, man. I'm catching the alley-oop, man.
I mean, man, you done backwards dunked that motherfucker, man. So, I mean, it's good.
It's Magic Johnson, James Worthy. You know.
Man, what do you think when it comes to programming? You know, programming is what I would say that we have been getting since our ancestors have been born. Since since the early 1900s.
Right.
Is when they started it, 1928, 1938. Somebody might be able to say 1948. One of those eights, that's when it happened. Do you think that programming is what is making these relationships so hard to understand, or what is making women so unsubmissive, or men so over masculinated? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel as if, you know,
yeah,
does that make sense? Do I sound like a conspiracy theorist or anything like that?
No, you don't. Because
okay.
This is well, you know, they play the same songs on the radio all day, every day. It's the same topic.
What the fuck?
I know.
No, hold on, nigga, that's real. When you want to program something, bro, listen.
You gotta beat it into somebody's head,
bro.
You got little boys quoting these girl rap lyrics. Talking about, I just took your man and it's your son rapping this.
Okay. You see how I stopped you right there? You was done talking for real. You gave me a pause. I stopped you when you said your son, and you was looking me dead in my eyes when you said your son.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Little fees.
Not fees.
Will get down here, brother. Yeah. And I would have to pull him off of us. Cause he like, nigga, and why you let him say it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shout out to
I didn't seen him.
He fuck with fees, man.
Yeah. I didn't seen him. I don't want you mad at me, little fees.
This Unc right here, man.
You mad at me, fees.
Unky cool, bro.
You but I'm just, you know, I'm talking about a woman riding in her car. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've been giving you shit out. You had to give me back. You had to give me back.
My whole life. No bullshit.
But anyway, yeah, what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying, a woman, she could be riding, you know what I'm saying, and then her son, you know, sitting in the back and actually quoting these rap lyrics, and you don't see anything wrong with it, but that's actually programming him to believe this.
So if you was in the
back, what I'm saying?
If you was riding a car, you driving, that song came on, you heard a little girl, maybe it's not your daughter, you know.
I'm still turning it off, because this program.
Are you going to say something to the woman, though?
Am I going to say something to her?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's where I gotta go back to.
Sassy nigga.
I might have to be sassy. Shit, I had to be sassy.
Man, pause, nigga.
Hey, I'm gonna just have to be quiet because I know this ain't her first time hearing this song.
So
anyway.
how about
you
this?
Know what I'm saying?
So how about this? Because brother, they're gonna clip this up and they are gonna tear your ass up. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know. You know,
I know.
You gotta be careful, right? And I know what you meant, right? But tomorrow, there is always a tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So what he meant, and we all know what he meant. So this ain't nothing weird or nothing like that.
That goes back to listening to the conversation early. That just means I got to be quiet.
Yeah, no, you know, it just means you got to keep an eye on it. What the old people say, just keep an eye on it.
When I said being sassy early, when I was like, but I mean, when I said being quiet,
You gotta
being
be
sassy.
You gotta be quiet.
Yeah, I was like,
quiet.
that's being sassy because you following the her drum. But I'm just like, at the end of the day, this ain't her first time hearing this song anyway, so I'm gonna just be quiet. Like I can't say nothing anyway. This ain't this first time little girl hearing this
But
song.
you can say something because this is when it deals with comfort, and it also deals with what you know the future is gonna hold. Now, this is a female that you always got to be around. Not only that, me personally, when it comes to kids, I always think about my fucking kids and how I raise my kids.
Yeah.
Right? I don't be fucking around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that, bro, like, I give my kids the world, gang. Like, I get them fucking babies whatever it is they ask me for.
Yeah.
And I ain't
Clap
late.
for that.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I appreciate
it,
brother. You know, that makes me feel good. But like, bro, it is a natural trait for me to fucking go crazy on my kid. And I think that's where I got from my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mama ain't letting us go. Like, you feel me? And that's how I feel with my kids, you know? But it's like, they gonna respect me. And my respect goes a long way. Like, this is how I judge a woman. How does your fucking kids respect you? Right? This is how I judge my partners. How does your kid respect you? And then when you leave from this setting from your kids, how do you demand respect from other motherfuckers? Right? Don't you dare come to me and demand respect, demand goddamn trust, demand goddamn leadership, demand for me to be on time and be on point. If you ain't demanding this from motherfuckers you ain't even gotta ask questions to.
Right.
And you want me to be home on time, or you want me to goddamn pay for this and that and be on time picking you up from work in your car with your temp tag expired? No. But you know what I'm saying though, bro? How can you expect anything from anybody if you ain't expecting it from the motherfuckers that gotta do it?
You can't.
It ain't no way. So like, that's how I judge the motherfuckers. Let me pop up to that family reunion. How these motherfuckers talking to you, dog?
Yeah.
How your auntie and them, are they grabbing you in the head like putting you in the noogie? Like, are they making you go get the backwoods and the ice?
Yeah.
Are they telling you, or little kids run up, hey, cuz, let me see your keys. And let me run to the gas station, go pick up my bitch and go bust a serve. Matter of fact, I'm just done with this good family reunion. Call me when you're ready to go. Is your family calling you doing that? Is your family doing that to you? Because come around my family reunion. Come around me when I'm at the gas station. Come around me when I'm up at the club. Come around me when I'm at work.
Exactly.
Man, they not playing with me, bro. And they not playing about me. You know what I'm saying? Every room I walk in, the room light up.
So you shouldn't even have to demand the respect.
What the fuck am I demanding respect? Man, look. Bitch, when I say it's a rap, it's a rap.
Yeah.
Bitch, when I say we finna do it and it get done. But it's like, it's always that pushback. Or it's always not just from every woman. You know what I'm saying? Every woman got their
Well,
thing.
a lot of times some women, they gonna challenge you just because they want to see your reaction and they want to see how, you know what I'm saying, you gonna go about it, because they may send you and everybody, they may be jeffing with you and salute you and congratulating you, and she probably like, I don't see you getting challenged enough, so she like, hey, I might have to challenge you. You know what I'm saying? That's some women's thought, like, I'm gonna have to challenge him just to see his reaction, just to see how he gonna play this situation out.
I ain't about that life. You challenge me, you fuck around and get yourself into some trouble, baby.
But that's where
you get yourself into some trouble, baby.
That's where the demand and respect come in, because she feel like, hey, he's getting it. He gonna have to demand it from me.
So
a lot of women think like that,
and that's true. So I said something earlier. You remember when we was talking? You know, we had came back from this nice area that we're in. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, some people ain't used to being nothing but the star player on the team. Some people are used to only being the star player. The motherfuckers that they pass the ball to, like when we down. Exactly. Hell, the motherfuckers that we pass the ball to before we even get any points on the board. Hey, get us on the board.
Exactly.
You feel me? Some women, bro, are used. Fuck saying people. Nigga, some of these women out here, nigga, are used to being the motherfucking star player. Nigga, the Michael Jordan, the Kevin Durant.
They are.
Nigga, the motherfucking goddamn.
By default.
By default. What you say? By default.
By default.
Why is that? How do you think that? Where do you think that comes from?
That comes from really that independent mindset. A lot of them feel like they got to be independent, because if you depend on a man too much, you relinquishing too much of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So they feel like if I'm relinquishing too much of myself and I'm just following too much under his umbrella, and I'm actually sacrificing some of my own safety.
Damn.
But in reality, you actually creating more safety, because like I said earlier, us men want to provide for you. Actually, we really want to provide and make things easier for you. So you being used to being a star player, and if I'm a star player too, we come together. If we just sacrifice some of our roles, we can turn it up and make it way bigger.
Woo! So, this is right. Are you single, brother?
Yeah.
Woo, sisters! Y'all might be too much scared. Y'all might be too scared. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Single, brother. So why is you? And you know, a lot of brothers ask females this. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they be like, hey, baby girl, you got a man?
Yeah.
And she like, no, I'm single. And then if the nigga know better, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He will be like, what? Like for what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what? Like literally why? Like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Like,
I can tell you why. I really don't.
So why you single, my brother?
I don't put myself out there too much. That's why. You ain't really gonna catch me nowhere. This is probably the most people ever gonna see me. You probably know me, but you ain't really gonna see me out nowhere.
Why is that? Everybody's got a reason.
I care about me too much.
Number two. What's the second reason?
Kids.
Third.
Really just I like my free time, and I just like doing my own shit.
I think that's the first reason.
It's first, second, and third.
Yeah. I
put myself
right there outweigh everything.
I put myself first over my kids, and a lot of people disagree with that. But if I don't put myself first, then I can never do for my kids anyway.
Talk to me. You ain't said nothing wrong with me.
So
Daddy come first.
Yeah.
They even say in business, pay yourself first.
Exactly.
You got to pay yourself first. Now, don't pay yourself all of it now, because you still got to pay these bills. But pay yourself first. You know what I'm saying? You got it, man, nigga. Who's the one that got to hold this goddamn torch? You know what I'm saying?
And I think, honestly, I haven't been putting myself in the right spaces to meet the type of woman that can actually converse with me. I've been putting myself in kind of some of the similar spaces, and I'm just like, it's actually time for me to branch out and actually look for something different.
And where is that, brother? What spaces are those? You don't have to be specific. What types of spaces are those? It'll give us an idea on what type of sisters. Because I'm gonna go. I'm next. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be next. But what type of spaces are those? You know what I'm saying? So we can get an idea, and they can get an idea out there. Because I'm going to go into those comments here in a second. I don't want you to pay attention to them, you know what I'm saying, now, but we will get into those comments.
Exactly.
But what kind of spaces are those? Where can we find some of these terrible sisters that got you on a damn podcast?
Well, you can find them in the trenches. I actually do. I actually do like the trench
we
tricks.
No Limit Soldiers.
Yeah, I like the No Limit Soldiers. I do.
No Limit Soldiers.
They fun.
I thought I was hoes.
You will have a lot of stories messing with them. You know what I'm saying? But it won't nothing come from it though.
Let me tell you
what I'm
something,
saying,
brother. We need to talk after this, brother. We're gonna go sit down over in the big space over there, man, and I need to deliver you from your wicked ways, brother.
You might have
to stay out of brother. Ain't no May, brother. I'm concerned, brother. Because you over there in your nice space. You got to get up and go to work. You might be laying down. Got on your dread, what they call that, your lock bonnet. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they want, your lock holder. You know what I'm saying? To sleep in, so your locks are just staying right. And Next thing you know, you get a fat cup of cold water. The cold water that you left sitting right next to your bed, splashed on your face because a no limit soldier done went through your damn phone. I thought I told you, is what she gonna say.
But see, that's where the game starts. See, if you on that, that's that toxic masculinity
toxic
I was talking about.
man.
So see, you gotta mentally wrap her back. You know what I'm saying? And then when you mentally wrap her back, you know what I'm saying? That's when you bend her back. You know what I'm saying? And then it all start all over again. That's what it is, though. That's why we be liking that sometimes. But see, I'm actually delivered.
This nigga toxic. Man.
No. I'm actually delivered from that. I'm just not shy away from my past.
So you said you delivered from evil, brother?
Yeah, I don't mess around. That's why I don't put myself out there like that no more.
Brother, what type of movies you watch, brother? I'm gonna get to the end of this. What type of movies? Okay, and don't think. What are you laughing at, dude? Don't wipe that.
Went in the movie.
No, yeah, because I'm going to find out something, brother.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna tell you something right now. I actually just cleaned the spot. Actually, just with Scarface as background music. That's actually what I put on. If I want to actually accomplish anything, I just put that on as just some background noise, and I just let that shit play because I know it's about 3 hours long. It may take me 3 hours to do whatever I'm doing. I might get a workout in. I might have to clean up. I might have to do something. So it's like, that's just my go-to of what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like the soundtrack to everything.
You're about to get on my fucking nerves. So basically, ladies.
It's like the part where it's like the world is yours. That's when I'm coming to the cusp of like everything that I need to do. So it's like, Scarface is one of the ones for me.
Ladies, can I get the camera for a second, brother? Because me and you, I'm going to set you up a consultation. I've been studying stuff like this for a brother. Like, brother, you are toxic as a motherfucker, brother. Damn.
I am?
Hell yeah, brother.
Damn.
Man, you are tearing these sisters apart, brother. And I'm going to help you with that, brother. Sisters, I ain't know y'all don't get the jeffing. But y'all going to walk around this, brother. Y'all going to walk in the house. It's going to get to smelling like lavender. You know what I'm saying? Where the windows going to be open, where it's going to feel good. He going to have the windows open and the AC playing. Y'all going to be like, all right, motherfucker on this.
Can't sleep through the night.
That might be on the vinyl player.
Bank rolls on the table. Watching local cable. Hating that I'm able. Hating that I'm able. Plastic smiles on Sunset Boulevard. Living fast and playing every card. Broken hearts and bitter bills. Swallowing these jagged little pills. Your message.
Stop! That ain't cool, bro. That is not cool, bro. This nigga got that smirk on his face. That ain't cool, bro.
Slim Charles, ladies and gentlemen.
Get this nigga a round of applause, bro. He toxic as a motherfucker.
I think my mom is watching this right now.
Hey, Sister Charles, I got your back. Because this brother's something else. I got your back. I'm going to look after him. I'm going to talk to him. I don't know if it's going to help. But, man, bro, that is toxic, bro.
It is?
Because, bro, when you, so.
No, I know it is.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm
thank
just
you,
being
bro.
busy.
I mean, at least you.
I'm going to acknowledge it. It is toxic.
So is this.
But that's my past, though. I'm just speaking truthfully.
Man, I don't know, man. Past mean yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I got a feeling you just hung up with a sister being toxic or something. I don't know. I'm just saying. I feel like you just maybe woke up and said something to a sister that was toxic. Sometime today.
Nah, I don't got that much time.
I mean, man, me personally, to be honest, I'm not gonna claim the toxic trait. I could be toxic because of my picks, like you said. I was listening, and it's kind of like where I throw my hook at. You know what I'm saying? Where I let that real simmer, and I feel like a lot of times I don't throw it far enough back then. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I was on it, now I ain't on that at all.
Right.
I fuck all you hoes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I mean? At the end of the day. But me personally, bro, like, I was throwing my reel too close to the shore. Well, like you said, it was a little bit easier. But it's not because I was looking for easy, because I don't go out looking for anything. And that was another thing. That's what I call the hook and reel shit. Like, I don't go out jeffing with nothing. I'm not loosening the panties off of nothing. I'm not going to be doing none of that.
Right.
If you understand the energy that's coming from me, you understand what I'm on, what I'm about, what I'm going to do, in any situation, then you should be trying to start this gear, get these gears started. Even if that's in affection, even if that's in communication, conversation, not communication, I'm sorry, conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Don't make me always, you know how I'm gonna go in the conversation. I'll take over. I'm cold with this conversation shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's the type of man I am, but I think it could get toxic when I start to cater. I talk nice. I say baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, baby? What you? You know what I'm saying? Like, when that's you, when that's her. Like when she her, she's her. So I'm gonna say that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But then they get used to that and not used to reciprocation.
That's that passenger princess.
That's that passenger princess shit.
You gotta bring it back. It always comes back. It's a boomerang, you know what I'm talking about?
Passenger princess. Programming, we was on that, you know, because it fucked me up when you said, why do you think they play the same thing over and over and over? Bro, I'm so fucking on this, like on psychology and programming, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, especially programming, the mass programming is what it is. Bro, I'm deep off into that shit so much right now. You know what I'm saying? Not how to program it, what it is. All the terms of it. That's one of the, bro, and you know, psychology is human and animals. The human and animal brain. It's not just humans.
Exactly.
This is both of us. Both of them. Do you know how they say how you train one of the dogs that do the sniff or whatever, the canine dogs, the police dogs? Consistently taking the same smell that they're looking for.
Shout out, y'all.
Shout out stars. But they keep rubbing.
Yeah.
And then they give them something good every time they smell it. So with that music, what you said that music does is they playing it over and over and over and over and over again. The good feeling that it gives after you've heard it so many times and you've got accustomed to it, it actually gets you to dancing.
Exactly.
That's the benefit.
Now it's in your soul.
Now it's in your soul. Spirit. Do you think that a relationship do you think a relationship, let me take that back. Do you think your spirit is something that needs to be fed in a relationship? That's what I want to say, yes.
Do I think my spirit needs to be fed in a relationship?
In general, even your woman's spirit, your spirit, in a relationship, in a partnership, does one spirit need to be fed? Now, spirit meaning conscience. When you read a book, a good book, that's feeding your spirit. When you read what they would say in religion, you know, it's two different things. Religion and psychology is two different things, I guess. Whatever. It's the same shit to me. But whatever. In church, right? When you go to church and they start reading them scriptures and that energy that they get up in there, you know, and then somebody gets to shouting or whatever, because it's all that stuff is pulling this up out of you. Some of these sorrows, some of the shit that you might have did yesterday that you shouldn't have did. Miss Mabel, that dick she sucked behind the liquor store garbage can. You know what I'm saying? Miss Mabel all up in church shouting and dancing now. Her hat about to fall off. But she ain't faking. She's actually feeling sorry for herself. Why? Because of that music, because of the setting, because of the scriptures, the book. Right. Her spirit done got fed. And sometimes I feel like when we feed each other spirit competition, or if you picking up that phone, you know, we seeing that butt shaking and go home and you got that flat booty, that flat old booty at the house, like now you finna start acting funny. Not you love her though, but you only doing that because you've been exposed to something else. So like sometimes like our spirits, and according to where our spirit is pretty much what's gonna lead this relationship for real, if that makes sense at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On a normal basis, like you say, I'm a home type of guy.
I feel like your spirit need to be fed in any relationship you in with anybody. If it's not, it's kind of pointless, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could be around somebody that doesn't make you feel anything. Does that mean your spirit is not being? Does that mean your spirit is being fed? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not being fed. If I'm around somebody might be a friend of mine, not even being in an actual relationship, and they might actually be feeding my spirit. I might be watching them creating a brand for themselves, and I might end up being inspired to create mine. That means that they actually fed my spirit. You know what I'm saying? That was a relationship that benefited me. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of benefited them because once you can create something, you can actually tell them like, hey, you was the actual reason and the inspiration behind it. It's like you fed my spirit to make me believe that I can do this because I was seeing you create.
Right. No bullshit.
Yeah.
No. That's real. Now, that's real right there. And that should take.
And that's just an example.
Nah, but that's a great example though. It's just like all this shit that I do in front of you, even with your girl, like that's where it comes with. That's where reciprocation is. And like,
yeah, like if you in front of your girl, if you grinding like a mug and your girl really on that passenger seat, that mean you ain't feeding her spirit. You know, you feeding her tummy. You know, you feeding her, but her mind and her spirit.
She should be somewhere getting some money where you seen her. She should be somewhere making something of herself too.
Yeah, she should be able to. Exactly.
Oh God. Damn, my nigga, I like that too. I like that too. A passenger princess is actually enabling this bitch. Enabling this motherfucker to take y'all down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you at work and your girl at work, you know what I'm saying? You at work, you might go to lunch with the guys, you know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers that went to, a Nieces or something crazy. You done spent the 30 ball on lunch, tripping, you know what I'm saying? Nigga spent breakfast, tripping, nigga, you know what I mean? So that's about a good 50 ball just at work. Then you got to go to the house, you know what I'm saying? And then shit, she might be hungry. At work, she spent the 40 ball.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nigga, that's a 90 ball right there.
Right.
In the same household. When y'all both apart, but then when y'all come together now, most of the time, nigga, the man, if he, it really doesn't matter who, because y'all in a relationship, nigga, it's about one pocket, one household, one family, like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh,
So
so ain't no more holding on to them funds, bitch. Mm-hmm. You better put them funds on the table.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But nah, most of the times, you know what I'm saying, nigga, baby say she want to go somewhere, come on, man, let's go. It's just a natural reaction for us to, shit, that's what you want. My girl get what she want. Let's go. Boom. You know what I'm saying? But you got to know how to be able to do the double dutch and jump in there when it's supposed to, when the beat is right.
Yeah.
When the rhythm is right. Mm-hmm. You supposed to, baby girl, jump in there and say, oh, no. I got it. Not when the time is right for you.
Yeah.
When the time is right for us. Yeah. That I done did this shit 10 times already. Mm-hmm. We done did the crab legs on Sunday. That's 40 ball a piece.
Oh.
Yeah. He said, boy, he's sick of it.
Hey, I know all about it.
No shit. Yeah. But I mean, that's understandable statement. Like, you know what I'm saying? So what do you think a balance would be like? You know what I'm saying? And fuck a balance. Fuck that. I feel like we still haven't got into the meat and potatoes.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really not really. You can't really calculate what the balance could be because that's really up to who's involved. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's situation gonna be different.
I get that. But when it comes to I take that back. I don't want to say but. You know what I mean? Yeah. To add to that, to say is somebody has to, each individual, because even if you married, when y'all go lay down in that bed next to each other, y'all both are in y'all own thought process. When she's quiet, she's thinking about whatever it is that she's on. You can't see that as her husband. You can't feel that either. You don't even know what the fuck she's over there thinking. Mm-hmm. Vice versa. Most of us wear whatever we are thinking. You have no other choice but whatever you're thinking, you're going to show it. Mm-hmm. If you're thinking, I hate this nigga. No, it's not going to show I hate him, but it's going to show I'm not speaking to this nigga like I'm speaking to everybody else.
Exactly.
There's the start of the fire right there. Exactly. Something's going on. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to show mentally you have no other choice.
Yeah.
Our brain is what moves us. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say it's what leads us.
Yeah.
Our brain is what moves. The flesh leads us. Our brain is what moves us. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what go back to that psychology thing you spoke on earlier. That's just human nature.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like the way you did that. That's real shit. So when it comes to that, man, like, what do you think you've been lately? And I'm saying, and we got to talk about as far as on social media. If you were to have to analyze a social media relationship for somebody, let's just say, any guy, general guy, met a girl off of social media.
Yeah.
A woman off of social media. And remember we said, it's according to where I fish at. Where I'm fishing on social media, where the fights, where the girls are pulling each other's hairs out. I'm going to give you a, so this way they're pulling each other's hair out. It's shootouts. You really can't see the niggas no more because they were behind cars shooting or whatever. So ARs are showing AR. I don't even think people even do that. The kids do, but I don't even know what the men do no more because we ain't even doing shit no more. All you see is women now. The men be doing some shit. I mean, I guess they show a little bit of money here and there, but most men be just tricking on a bitch or at a strip club throwing some money or doing some player shit.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of women doing all the fighting, doing the butt, showing the booties, showing all the shit. So a typical general guy, if he were to pick someone off of social media at this point in time that we're in right now, what do you think he would be getting himself into? What type of woman, face to face, do you think he's gonna have himself like?
Oh, he gonna have himself in a world of trouble. He honestly gonna have himself. He gonna have himself. He gonna have a great time, but then it's gonna mess him up in the end. I'll put it like that. Honestly, a lot of men we go off lust, so we lust after them type of chicks because they really good in bed. The modest chicks, a lot of times they not good in bed. A lot of times, and a lot of times that's why. We'll be programmed to go after that loud, abrasive chick because she's experienced. Mm-hmm. She know how to, twist that tongue when she doing her 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest. Like that's why sometimes we'll go for that because we know she know what she doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times that modest chick, you got to teach her what to do, and a lot of guys don't want that. But in this day and age, once you done had enough of that. You want that modest chick.
That's right. No,
you want that girl that don't know. You want that girl that don't know as much. You know what I'm saying? You want that girl that you might have to teach her a little something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because dealing with somebody that you just explained, that you just described, it's not gonna lead you nowhere. It's just gonna lead you to you're gonna have a lot of good stories.
No bullshit.
You're gonna have a story to tell.
Yeah, said bitch gonna give you.
That's all you're gonna have is a story to tell.
You little nasty whore.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, fuck all that. Them days is over with.
It's over with. That's what I'm saying. I'm just bringing to the light of that.
I get that.
That's really why some men go for that. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I was younger in my past, that's why I went for that. Mm-hmm. And I'm just bringing awareness to it. It was fun. It was fun times. That's why we like it. But now we want something different. You know, so we want something slower pace.
So what's programming? At the end of the day, what's programming? Programming is the consistency of something over and over and over again.
Over and over again.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you got to set it, even in the computer, you got to set it to where this is the actual program for this. And once this program, when I hit enter, that's what this program is going to go off of, that right there, and it's going to consistently resort to whatever that is.
They got crop tops for little girls now. That's programming. That's, you know what I'm saying. That's programming to expose themselves more at a younger age. What happened to just wearing a cool little t-shirt and some shorts? You know what I'm saying. That went right here at the knees. You know what I'm saying.
Remember we was in school, like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday draws. The little girls, the girls had back in the days. Well, that's what the draws would say Monday.
Yeah, exactly.
Monday, Tuesday. Man, that shit over with. These little girls wearing thongs. They got thongs with lace on the. I don't go for that shit, bro. I don't play that shit, bro.
No, especially me having a daughter. No.
Me too. Like my girls, I love my girls dearly. Like, and I'm a girl dad for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? But and I'm a boy dad too. Like, I'm sentimental over my sons, over my kids. Period, bro. Like, I'm infatuated with my kids. So like that is a thing too, like trauma bonding. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of the people that I met people off of social media before. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really, me personally, bro, I'm not a sexual dude. Like, that's not what I'm going. Like, even when I've always been that way. I'm not about to meet this lady and then get the straight put, hey, what's up with the fucking? You know what I'm saying?
Never that.
Because I don't even trust you, bitch. And I've always been somebody. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I've always been somebody of some sort of essence, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even in the street world, in other worlds, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been somebody, bro. So, like, I've never been the type to just, because I got to pull my pants down or I got to be in a vulnerable setting with somebody that I hardly even fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Don't even know if this bitch even fuck with me like that or not. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I've never been the type of nigga that just like push straight for the fucking this bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to like looking for somebody, a shorty or something.
Yeah. Gotta test her brain, make sure it
works.
works.
I gotta know, man, that you gonna be ready for certain shit. You know what I'm saying? So having to say that, like, I've never been the type of dude to go lusting for the chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always trying to kind of see what you own, and if you own that, you know what I'm saying, and then that's, if I'm on it, that's when I'll consider it.
Exactly.
Then I might be on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but then I probably never want to talk to you again, or I might only want to talk to you at certain times. You know, like I'm not gonna check on you tomorrow, and I'm not gonna see if you want to go have lunch tomorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like right tomorrow, if that's the case. So. That was too easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you did it with me easy when we're at lunch, you probably did it with somebody else that's easy. And
exactly.
I'm paying for this
it's
shit.
The same playbook. It's the same
you know what
playbook.
I'm saying? Yeah, so.
If the same play worked once, it's going to work twice.
That's real shit. That's real shit. And I think that's where it come from. But me personally, like, I think that's where I say toxic, I think that's where my shit come in at, gang. Because I'm going to be nice. I'm a nice guy.
Right.
I'm really a nice guy.
I'm just giving them shit.
No, I'm really a nice guy, bro. Like, I mean, overall, I'm a really great guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
good brother.
I'm the brother's brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make sure everybody's good. You know, you don't gotta worry. If I ask you, do you want something? I'm not asking you for anything. I'm asking you, do you want it? Because I'm getting ready to provide it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people get too used to that. Like I say, trauma bonding. I think women then would get so infatuated of how I take care of my daughters. And when I say then, because that was the thing. It was just little fees and my daughters. You know what I'm saying? I took full responsibility of my son as a little dude. So when them women get to hearing that story and then they get to going off of, oh, this nigga, my nigga ain't my baby, that ain't shit. I can't get my baby daddy to goddamn get some shoestrings for this little nigga, let alone.
That's not a reality.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when they got a nigga that takes care of his kids, it makes them automatically, oh, well, shit, I need that nigga. He take care of his kids. He's a good father, but bitch, he don't got no kids with you.
Exactly.
So how are you fucking judging this nigga of a good father he is to his kids that came out of his balls and came out of his baby mama? And you're judging him enough to give him authority on leadership over you, to yourself. And then whatever comes with you, baby girl, you know what I'm saying? So overall, like when a relationship nowadays, I just think it comes like a kid in a candy store. I think it comes when they say, you was talking with your eyes and not your stomach. You letting your eyes speak for your stomach.
Exactly.
Does that make sense? That's the old saying. You letting your eyes talk for your stomach. You don't even want that.
Yeah.
Your eyes see something nice right now, and you want to have at it. It's tricking your brain.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's where the shit is going now. You feel me? Got that microphone, brother?
Oh yeah, we got it.
Microphone checker. It's going down.
Going down, Fraser.
Going down. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna get it together.
I think we Gucci. Oh,
I think we Gucci. We got something going on here, but we're gonna make it all come true. Let me make it work. I'll get us going. We ain't got nothing to worry about, Jack. Wasn't being trustworthy for us. Shit, we back. We had to fix my nigga, man. Shit,
hey,
goddamn
man,
microphone got to doing its own thing.
Hey man, microphone wasn't liking how I was talking, man.
Hey, somebody got a goddamn one of them voodoo dog. This toxic ass nigga that met him somebody to do voodoo.
Man,
so
I need to get your asses off live right now. That voodoo shit.
That nigga said, "Hey, get off live and quit making a voodoo doll of me." That
you
nigga
got work
voodoo.
in the morning.
No bullshit. But no, I think I was kind of getting into that toxic motherfucking trait. You know, I think that was really my problem. just being too goddamn catering. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a real dude, man.
Yeah,
But
I know all about that. So, okay, when you're not doing too much catering, who are you when you're not the one?
that's who I am. I watch. I was raised from a single mama, but see, like my mama didn't cuss, she didn't drink, she didn't smoke, she didn't do none of this shit, and like she didn't drop me off at nobody's house.
Right.
Like I wasn't at my auntie house all day. I wasn't at my grandma's house. I wasn't at my cousin house. I wasn't at her friend house. I wasn't next door. Nigga, I was either on the front porch playing with my friends or some shit, or I was in the house, or we was at church. Nigga, I was with my mama, so I didn't see men and women arguing. I didn't see a man yelling at a woman, funking. I didn't see a man striking a woman, disagreeing with some. I never saw none of that when she was with even with her and my daddy in the same house. They married. My mom and my daddy was married.
Yeah.
I never saw that. Never saw that shit, bro. Living with my mama. All the way till I was 19 years old, fool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I left mom's crib, nigga, I got into a relationship. And nigga, it was this bitch hanging up in my face. I'm like, bitch.
Yeah.
And I heard him call back, like what the nigga Usher say, hang up, then you call right bike. Man, fuck her, nigga. That was fucked up. Nigga, I should. And bitch, I never call back again. Look at me now. Nah, but nigga, I'll hurry up and call that motherfucker back. I mean, what the fuck wrong with you, like?
Right.
And then over the years, nigga, that just started to be more and more and more. Like I'm arguing, I'm standing on top of cars, like you feel what I'm saying? Like just in love ass nigga, all the way to the day. Like I'm not saying that I'm burnt out. It's just now I know what to look for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going. Because I know where it's going to go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going there. I'm not saying I know where it's going to go for me.
Right.
I'm so cold with it, bitch. I know how you going to react if I do certain things.
You better believe. Because
And
I done been here before.
I done been here before, bro.
I done seen this playbook.
And it ain't got to do with people. It's just the brain, bro. It's just the brain, the things that we see, the things that we want, the things that we crave, and the shit that we are not ready for. Some of us ain't ready for a lot of shit that we ask for, bro, and we just don't got the grace or the balls enough to say, you know what? Just stick around until I get ready. Because people want control. These women nowadays, they want control. They want full control to know you're not going to start something somewhere else and have the power enough to say, hey, bitch, all right, now my bitch is ready. I'm ready to go fuck with her now. You know what I'm saying? They don't think there are men out there. They haven't ran into a man yet. So they think that has enough control to end any situation. They can walk away from something in 30 seconds. You know what I mean? So like it starts to turn into a control thing. Have you had a situation where you were starting to date somebody and maybe it's starting to kind of get kind of interesting a little bit? Maybe you're starting to, let's just say this, fuck interesting. All right, I think I can deal with this one. You know what I'm saying? Let's say that.
Yeah.
And at that point, I ain't saying deal with her saying I'm ready for a relationship. Deal with her means, all right, I can let her come over every day. She can come to my crib now. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll start paying for shit on a regular or whatever. I'm going to start initiating. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Have you ever had it to where you were just barely almost getting to that point, and then here she comes with, so where's this going? Or what are we doing? I mean, are we just going to be just fucking? Is we just fuck like bitch? I don't even fuck you every night. Like first
I've
of
had
all,
that before.
Bitch, I ain't even fucking you every night. What you mean? Are we just fucking? Bitch, I go to work. I grit. I rap. I just my kids. All I'm doing every day with you, bitch, ain't just fucking. So what you mean? I ain't banging? No. Have you ever had that?
Yeah.
How did you handle that?
The way I handled it was really just letting her know, like, we running the program. This is what we doing. Like, we already came to an agreement. You already said you was gonna ride this out with me until I need to do this. I'm on the cusp of doing this, but now shit, you about to jump ship already. It kind of get to a point to where you just kind of let them jump ship.
Yeah.
Because you already know the ship gonna keep selling anyway. And lighter weight, shit, I'm gonna get to where I'm gonna get to where I need to go faster anyway.
No bullshit.
Lighter weight.
Yeah, the boat ain't that heavy.
Yeah, it ain't that heavy no more. So that's how I be looking at it.
Yeah. But in a sense, how do you handle, like, do you just, all right, baby, fuck it? Because you know she gonna say, all right, well then I don't think this is right. I'm done. You gonna let her end it?
If she feel like it's done? Nah, because I done put too much investment in it.
Oh God, I like that. I like an honest nigga. I didn't invest too much. So what would be your thing to save it? Like, look, man, I don't think we ready for a relationship right now, but.
Nah, we ain't ready for a relationship right now, but you already know you my top pick. You already know it really ain't no picks for real. These bitches is really just some little shit to kind of get my little adrenaline going, my little dopamine, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's just being real, you know what I'm saying? Kind of just passing by, but you know, you the main thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny. So And we were talking about types. I want to play something real quick. And I'm going to do this. We're going to go to commercial real quick, but I want to play this because this is, she's popular. And I'm not going to show her face. Let me play this. One second. All right, here it go right here.
Responsibility. The woman is happy and well taken care of. She plays on that to get what she wants, or the woman knows that there's a heavy responsibility on men to ensure that their woman is happy and well taken care of. She plays on that to get what she wants, or when she wants to get your emotions under her control. Guilt tripping you almost immediately changes any situation to work in her favor. Do you know how many men know something is off in their relationship? The signs are there that she's being unfaithful, but she throws a tantrum, or she turns on waterworks, or she blames the man for being insecure or controlling. And what does the man do? He starts questioning if he's tripping or if he's thinking too deep about obvious signs that he's seeing. Then he's apologizing to her to make her feel better when she knows that he was right all along. The woman knows that there's a heavy responsibility on her.
Oh, man.
Hey, she said a word.
So she basically saying like how manipulation is like at an all-time high.
It really is. You have
Yeah.
you have to be able to, especially if you've been rocking with somebody, you got to know when somebody is trying to manipulate you. Because manipulation is at an all-time high. I feel like I can talk about this all day and night.
That's fucked up. So do you think that it's a thing that, I mean, because we be...
Well, it's a lot of mental gymnastics, you know
I
what
like
I'm saying,
that.
that's going
I
on
like
now.
that. I call it that. Brother, you sure you didn't get that word from me? But go ahead.
Hold on,
Probably.
wait.
No, I ain't going to do you like that. You know a lot. You know a lot, brother. I gave it to you, brother. Pause. I said you know a lot, brother. I know, brother, you might have found that on your own, brother. What the fuck do you want from me, brother?
Hey.
You just want me not to. He said, nigga, don't say it in the first place, damn it.
Well, first of all, you try to say, well, my locks is longer. You didn't even have to say that.
Okay, so
then
this
you
is
trying to say,
this is a history of bullshit.
Now I'm just taking that. You just stole that. I'm
Okay,
like,
so
damn.
now I'm just on here. Yeah, I gave you the fact that it's your show fees. Now you just want to take it all. Okay, I gave you an inch. Now you want to mile it out.
Yeah.
You want to take the 8 mile. You know, say, okay. Brother, my bad. But at least I fucking jumped on this one and said, hey, brother, okay. I fucked up.
Yeah.
You fucked up.
Back to the mental. Actually, y'all can have that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody.
Take that one. You know what I'm saying? But with the mental gymnastics, why do I gotta have this? You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I ain't got no answer for that. I'm still trying to figure that out to this day, Fees. I honestly don't know. You know, I really don't know why we gotta be so sharp mentally to deal with you.
Yeah, that's real.
We gotta be sharp mentally to deal with the world.
Mm-hmm.
For you, for us.
Yeah, we here to protect you.
Yeah, for us.
We here to protect you from the world and you from yourself.
Exactly.
Real shit.
I shouldn't have to be sharp mentally trying to protect myself from you. Knowing that you about to try to manipulate me and gaslight me and use all these guilt trips, and it shouldn't have to be that way. I still haven't figured that out.
Well,
I really don't know.
I think I figured it out. You know what I'm saying?
Please let me know.
Alternatives only come from when you don't want to go with the first initial set out or alternative. You know, alternatives come when you don't want to go with the initial first pick. That's when you got an alternative. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So people want to use alternatives because they don't want to take accountability. So what's an alternative of accountability? Non-accountability. I don't have to be accountable. I can do mental gymnastics to keep this accountability from falling on me. Because if I have to be accountable, that means I have to be wrong. And I can't tell that person that I'm wrong because then they'll be right and then it'll look like I'm stupid. And then they'll always think that I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But I ain't got time for that. Bitch, you wrong. And you wrong now.
Yeah.
We need to get that on the flow so we can move forward. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that the gaslighting, I think that the mental gymnastics, that just all comes from a history of not having to take accountability. And the times that they did have to take accountability, they were able to run from it. And the person that they were running from let them run from it. And they also let them come back. And when it was time to be accountable again, they let them run again. And when it went away, they let them come back. Mama, ex, baby daddy, baby mama, daddy, uncle, grandma, everybody's grandma, my granddad, auntie, the single auntie with no kids. I go with my aunties. So it was just they were able to be unaccountable and people were letting them. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna come because we gonna get into this one. We gonna take a break. Shout out to our sponsors one more time to Stars. You know what I'm saying? Definitely one of the best cannabis companies here in Kansas City, Missouri, based out of Kansas City, Missouri. And it's also fucking nation, or, you know, for the United States, nationwide. You know what I'm saying? Definitely has some of the best flavors, some of the best cross strands, and dealing with the best growers in the world. You know what I mean? Right here in your home state, Kansas City. And I mean premium, not the Gorilla Glues, not that little shit that make you, when you smell it in the club, you know, you like, ugh, who the fuck smoking? It's actually some shit that when you smell that shit and you with your grandparents, it's gonna make your grandparents take it all the way back to back in the days. Like, damn, somebody smoking that old weed again, man. That shit. It's some of that shit. Yeah, somebody over here getting high, man. I remember them days, man. But man, you know, it's some of that shit, man. Shout out to Stars, man. All the Stars, and you know what I'm saying, and the CEO, and also the bosses of that. So we gonna give them a hand clap. They're sponsoring the show, man. They sponsor the motherfucking show. Yeah. You know, I ain't gotta ask for it. They know my size, man. So yeah, you know, we're gonna go to a commercial break. We actually got a question that was in topic. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Y'all gonna see that. Give y'all about a 5-minute break, and we'll be right back. Y'all, shout out to our YouTube viewers. We love y'all. Shout out to all of our Facebook viewers. We love y'all back. And also shout out to Twitch, to the YNs. We fucking with y'all too. We gonna take this small commercial break, and we gonna be right back on y'all. Shout out to my guest, Slim Charles. We gonna give him his love, man. You been keeping us lit, baby.
Honored to be here.
No bullshit, bro. We appreciate you heavy, man. So, y'all, we gonna take a short break, and we gonna be right back. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just keep your eye out. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Be right back.
The homies wanna off me. Sometimes I don't know who to trust, I gotta keep it on me. I can't let them put me in the mud. That's why I'm sliding through traffic with the D21. Hopping out the low, every time I'm trying to give me one. Nigga, keep it off the net. You will never catch me hiding, bitch, I'm in a jets. If I throw this bitch in fully, I'm gon' make a mess. He said, fuck the homie, I'm gon' smoke you for the disrespect. If you ain't hop about the low, that is not hooping. Check the scoreboard, who the fuck y'all shooting? Cuddy hella bold on the neck, can't wait to run into him. He say he gon' kill me, I think this nigga stupid. When I shoot right, he gon' shoot monkey see, monkey do. You better play it smooth. Call me loafing, but ain't do the move. What the fuck? These niggas giving clues. He got in that room and told it all. On my Glock, nigga. Shout out, can't say his man, cause he pop niggas. We on the block, nigga, let a nigga slide through here, he ain't gon' make it out. Shit got poppin' when we start rapping, niggas want some clout. Cuddy, you can have it, I need dividends like
EBC, nigga. Okay, they can't fuck with me at all. Used to run a special 2 for 20, just like Applebee's. I be reminiscing, work jumping like a trampoline. You can't name a nigga slick as me. I'm like Vaseline. I be popping perkies, Chinese V's, fuck the Japanese. I done had them fatties, tinted green, look like antifreeze. Daughter thinking nigga made her money, she like daddy please. Sometimes envy be right next to you, just like Angie.
Furkan, you're so toxic.
Oh, dang, shit, you hear me? I'm super turn, super turn. Niggas know that. You niggas ain't like my camera, nigga. they done got back to calling, back to tricking. Might go and bust my wrist, this bitch like half a chicken. Fuck a dinner, bitch, I'm the type of nigga that'll take that $500,000. Skeet up in her, already knowing she fixed, so she can't have my chillin'. Mansion coming with 2-3 kitchens, lil' bro in hill water whipping. Shit you niggas be doing be fishy, I won't serve you if you iffy. I don't wanna talk too much inside my music, cause they might come and get me. She don't like fucking at the house, so we have sex in the city. Cut off my social media, I'm in trapper mode. Ain't leaving the city until I get my fucking package gone. She like getting on FaceTime, but I be calling off my trapper phone. 21 racks I made today, fuck nigga, I just went savage mode. Bitch, I'm back to ballin', back to capping, back to scheming, back to clapping. I touch them niggas when I record it, they be jocking the way I rap it. Sell me 100 plays just off my face, they liking the way I bag it. I was sitting back in that cut 2023, now I'm letting you pussies have it. I was on the Hot Boys trying to get me a brick just like the actress. 20K one play, I made that cap, then put 10 in my match. I'm believing luck, I
the street, hit the gavel. I know hitters in New York and they rappers. I know hitters out in London can't travel. Yeah, put the gun down, nigga, drop you like Creed. Where I'm from, they say you pussy if you go ski. The Roscoe Paddock on your head, yeah, Philippe. On one time paying, that's a rich nigga fee. Get a rush, just for stepping. I hope I passed the test, been sipping codeine. If it's baguettes on that bitch, then she know me. This Russian bitch won't have kids, make me Soviet. Walk down, walk down, walk down, walk down, walk down on dog, walk down. Walk down on that baby, walk down.
Just a packing, never slacking, bitch smacking killer.
Bang, motherfucker. Boom, motherfucker. Step off my nuts, the 12 gauge pump your side, buster.
Tryna fit the stick inside my coat, but I can't. Yeah. 9-figure nigga, I'm the bank. Yeah. You got one scrack and you get spanked. But I ain't ASAP Rocky, these ain't blank. 21. This caretaker turn your ass dank. Yeah. The Rari can't geek. Yeah. I'm on vacation riding on a scooter, but I'm street. Yeah. I'm my ox target practice, pin them to a tree. Yeah. Supercharge the motor 12, know that I'm a fleet. Yeah. If I send a blitz, they gon' know that it was me. Yeah. We can't use a gun, we put Fetty in his weed. Yeah. All these hoes going, man, I'm knowing how it be. Yeah. You can't hate a player when he call it how he see. Yeah. She was doing dick when you got down on that knee. Yeah. Mar Business niggas get smacked, yeah, capiche. Walk down on them like a dog without a leash. You respect the belt, then it's peace.
Young gay nigga, boy, like a piston. Brody punch bags up, Sunny listing. She keep asking me what I want for Christmas. Schmidt the West Ends, FNs on my wish list. Glock tops on my wish list, it's a hit list. I'm war ready, skillet baby from the trenches. Till my Glock is his turn, I feel on his nerves. You don't wanna feel hollow tips it burn. What the fuck I'm doing, that's not your concern. No, you can't get served, bitch, I'm like Big Wine. Young dick nigga, boy, like a piston. Young dick nigga came from the trenches. Michael Mary jeans cost a nigga pension. Slim fit nudies, bankroll got him ripping. I can fuck the club up, I got a tip for real. I've been spitting fire since school, that shit been a drill. And I'm sick for real, nigga sick as skills. Pop a nigga like my 40 came with some pills. I love some niggas that ain't blood more than kin for real. Pocket full of Mr. Presidents, would Mr.
Yeah, I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. Sorry about that. Yo, we back. We back. You know, and interesting conversation, man. I definitely left something up there for y'all to ponder about. And it's like I was saying, bro, some people are used to being the star player on the team. Are you used to being the star player on your team? You know what I'm saying? In a relationship?
No, not really, because I'm honestly an unselfish player. You know, I can be Michael Jordan, but I can be Steve Kerr at the corner three. You know what I'm saying? Like,
who the fuck is Steve Curry? So,
role player.
Who?
Role player. He just makes shit work.
Okay.
He can make shit work.
I can do this. Okay. So, Steve Curry from the three. Go ahead.
Man, he did hit the game-winning shot.
Well, so never heard of a guy named Steve Curry. So
that's what I'm saying.
Who does he play for?
He played for the Bulls with Jordan.
Steve Curry.
Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr.
Yeah.
Okay, Kerr. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I got a lot of sports references for everything.
He also played for the Spurs.
Played for the Spurs.
He shot the game-winning three for the Spurs.
Warriors.
Coastal Warriors. You know, I like him. John Stockton.
He wasn't really a role player though.
Well, John Stockton was. Well, he was the player.
I could say he was a co-star.
Yeah, he was. Who the fuck would be the major? Karl Malone?
Karl Malone star.
Okay. Hey, listen. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Brother, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
But I know this ain't sports talk though. We just referencing right now.
Yeah, that was a hell of a reference. I mean, that nigga pulled out the nigga Steve Kerr. I thought you were saying Steve Curry because I heard Curry. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was not.
It's an accident.
No, I was.
Hey, brother, what's going on out there? You know we live, brother? All right, tell that brother quit. All right, brother kicking doors around this motherfucker? Shut the door. My nigga, man. Shout out to our peoples, man. He said that's Justin out there. Shit. I thought they kicked the chair around. He was slamming
But as
pipes.
far as just relationships with people, I done been Michael Jordan. I done been Scottie Pippen. I done been Steve Kerr, you know.
Why do you feel like you want to pass the roles around? Because, I mean, that's sassy. You know what I'm saying?
Pass the roles around?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, well, this is what I took out of it, what I got. You said that you're not selfish when it comes to, and I asked, were you the star player on the team? You said, I'm not selfish when it comes to, this playing shit. I'll pass this thing around. What, nigga? I mean, what?
Nah, it's just how you said it.
What, dude? So just correct me if I'm wrong, bro. All right.
It's just how you said it. But see, what you took it what I said the wrong way. But are you talking about relationships with women or just relationships with people?
Nah, we're going back to the women because it's
well, see, if you're talking about with women, if with a woman, with a woman, I'm the star player regardless. Yeah, with a woman. But as far as with people, I'm just talking about with people. Yeah, I done been everything.
Yeah, I'm not a people type of guy. I'm a people person. I mean, I could be pretty, you know what I'm saying? But I would rather not,
so
you know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, we was talking about relationship with people earlier, so I thought you was actually piggybacking off on that.
No, I was really just going off of, are you his piece or his mayhem?
Yeah.
Star player.
Well, I'm talking about the off-camera conversation.
Yeah, the off-camera.
Yeah. Off-camera conversation. So listen, now if we back on the women thing, you know what I'm saying?
Some people are used to being star player, you know what I'm saying? So I said, are you the...
Oh, yeah, you got to be the star player.
Yeah, there we go.
You got to be.
It's my dog right here. So
you got to be the star player.
What's going on? Yeah.
I mean, if you're not, how can you run the relationship?
So in that sense, would you agree that doesn't just go for a man or a woman? I'm not saying you said this. You never said this, but the star player does not necessarily rely on to be a man or a woman. It doesn't.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it could be the man or the woman. It could be both.
Yeah, it just depends on which role you want to be in. Do you want to be the passenger princess?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Then you got to be the star player, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm the star player.
If you cool with being the passenger princess or the passenger prince, then that's when you could be.
Passenger prince is pretty good. I like that.
You can be Scottie Pippen.
But what dude would be cool riding in the passenger seat while his girl busts her moves all day, every day? I would love to do that. Like, sit in the passenger seat while my lady run around, handling knocks, getting it done, telling me to count this money.
Yeah.
It might be a little over $3,000, $4,000.
Yeah.
I get hungry. I get to say, I never get to eat. Like, stuff like that where I don't even got to say what I want. Man, I do that.
You know what I want to say.
What? That's sassy.
What Big Dog would say, that's a mob.
That's a mob. That's a super.
What Big Dog would say, that's a mob.
Shout out to Big Dog. Oh, my God. That nigga said, that is a mob. I can sit back and let him do this, bro, because he can do this. This is what it's boiling down to, brother. He said, now, you know what I would call that, right? Nigga, use a mob.
Shout out Big Dog.
Shout out Big Dog, man. We appreciate you, brother. You got us right, brother. Pause. But I would do that for a day or two. But me personally, like the female, it's just in between shit. Like if a woman was just being quiet, riding around, knocking, just busting them down, just being able to switch lanes like it's supposed to, then you probably couldn't be my girlfriend. You probably too goddamn masculine for me. Like, that's not a bad thing. Like,
nah, it's not. But that just means you need a beta, though.
You need a beta woman?
No, I'm just saying, well, not you specifically, but I'm just saying
if
somebody was cool with that means that you will be in the beta role. She's the alpha.
What's beta? What's in your own words? I like that. I know, you know what I'm saying, but for the ones that don't, like, what is a beta male or beta
female? Beta is
female?
more being passive.
Now we're using big words. Let's break it more down to where the 3-year-old would understand it. You know what I'm saying? What would you say a beta is?
Well, a beta would be, you
cool with whatever.
You would go with the flow, like, okay, baby, all right.
You cool with whatever.
Yeah, like anything she says, go, okay, no worries.
But then you still have your own.
You still got your own brain, but you never put it out there for her.
Damn.
Because you just
even if you think against it.
Even if you think against
That's
it.
a beta. I like that. You a smart nigga, man. You the brother's brother.
Try to be.
You are. You know, you do good. You do well. So, beta, would you consider yourself a beta?
No.
Now, you do know some men say that they are alpha males because
I wouldn't even consider myself an alpha.
I'm an alpha.
I consider myself a sigma.
What the sigma? What is this about? What are we doing?
A sigma would pretty much is kind of you got you got the alpha traits. Nah, sigma is you got the alpha traits, but you so focused on really just on your own shit. The alpha is more so, you know,
control.
You want to control the situation. You know what I'm saying? A sigma, you gonna control the situation, but at the same time, no, you ain't really too much worried about it because your situation is your situation. Alpha, they gonna control these situations.
Period. If they down,
a sigma worried about their situation. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm starting to kind of think about more and opening myself up to this sigma. You know what I'm saying, to see what's going on with that, but. And I will go off of the consistency of someone being in this state. You know what I'm saying? Sigma. And I'm not, no. Because me, the type that if you're standing on my foot, no matter if you're special needs, if you're a woman, man, child, a man child, you know what I'm saying? No matter what you are, if you're standing on my foot and it hurts, I'm going to ask you to get off of it.
But that's not saying a sigma wouldn't do the same thing, because he would.
Well, I wouldn't say a sigma wouldn't do it, but a sigma would put theirself in that person's shoes and think, because it would be the balance between a beta and a fucking alpha, bro.
I wouldn't say that.
I would. Off of what you explain, it seems like a sigma, they're not about to play. Nobody gonna get one off, but then they would have to be the one. If something did kind of go left, meaning if they turn their back on something, it's because they had to determine whether it was worth their time or not. Type shit. Sigma.
I can't say that either, because you got a lot of sigmas that'll do the same thing.
But there are things that sigmas would probably turn their backs on and say, nah, I'm cool on that, man. I ain't about to get up my energy.
Depending on what it is.
It's just yes or no. Doesn't mean overall. Might even be just a little speck. But a little speck means yes.
Well, I would say it depends on what it is. Depending on what the situation is.
So if the situation...
Like if somebody is on my foot, like you said, I'm going to say like, hey, you know, you on my foot.
But what if it's somebody that's not as, and they keep standing on their foot? You're going to remove yourself from there so they can't stand on your foot.
Yeah, you gonna control it. You gonna control the situation because it's your situation.
That's not controlling the situation. Well, I guess that is controlling the situation.
Well, if you
move yourself, they can't stand on your foot anymore. So you did control the situation.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I get that. See how I just did that? Would you call that cutting me off? Because I agreed with you.
Would it call me cutting me off?
Well, was that cutting you off?
In a sense, because I was still speaking, but then you started speaking, but you know, then you kept going, then I kept going.
It's yes or no.
Yeah.
It's yes or no.
In a sense.
Well, in a sense.
You can say in a sense.
Well, no, that's not yes or no.
Yeah.
So
it's not, but that's my answer.
That's not right. So we want to be fair. You know what I'm saying? And I know the world's not fair, but yes or no. You're backpedaling.
No, I'm not.
Well, that's called mental gymnastics.
Not really.
Well, you only get a multiple choice of yes and no. There is no all of the above. There is no neither of the above.
Well, I'm just saying that's my answer.
That's not fair, because you aren't the one who asked the question. I was, and so since I wrote the question and I also wrote the answers that you multiple choice from,
right?
You're choosing your own answer. That's not fair. So.
Sorry for not being fair, Mr. Feast.
Well, it's okay. It's okay.
I just gave you my answer.
Well, I'll take that answer. So what was that answer?
I actually don't remember because of all the mental gymnastics you just did to me.
There we go.
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Nice.
A lot of mental gymnastics.
Well, you can call it whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? As you've been doing this whole, as you've been doing since back and forth right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just having fun on the show.
I know that's right.
First time being in the media space.
Yeah, fuck.
Sorry, I don't have a lot of media training. You know, I'm still learning this thing. You know, maybe next time I have some media training down pat. They say, don't say this, you should say this, have your hair this way, shave your beard some, like, so, you know, maybe I'll come on here a little bit better.
Well, we like you just the way you are, brother.
I'm just talking shit. I don't really give a fuck.
Well, it's
how
just
y'all
like
me.
it's just, that's Sigma. That's that Sigma. That's that Sigma shit.
That's that Sigma shit. Hashtag, that's that Sigma shit.
Sigma. I think
we just started something, Twitter.
Yeah, I think we're going to figure that out. We're going to go more to Sigma. So in a relationship, is a Sigma... Sigma just seems toxic as fuck, bro. I can't even get past it, bro. I'm trying to like move past the Sigma thing.
Yeah.
But it just seems so toxic. It seems so I can't say unbalanced.
Well, I could say off the top of the dome. I don't even know the full definition of it, but actually but what I've been seeing, I've been like I can relate to that. When I see an alpha definition, it's like you got to be like in the forefront. I don't really give a fuck about being in the front. The Sigmas, we laugh at niggas that got to feel like they got to be in the forefront and control the shit. We like to look at these niggas like because we already controlling our own shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they feel. The alpha definition is like they gotta control everything. We on our own shit in our own lane. We like lone wolves. You know what I'm saying? The alpha, we feel like we gotta be respected by the pack. Like, you know, the Sigma is like shit. We are the pack. You know what I'm saying? So it's that's kind of what I've been seeing on that definition. It's like I can kind of see myself more in that life than the alpha because I'm like, I can kind of see this. I can kind of see that.
Here on Talking Cash Podcast, right?
We got to pull it up.
This is what we do.
All right, let's see what it say.
Well, we're seeing, and I like this. You know, this gives me I gotta sit up for this one. This is a great day. So, a Sigma male is an internet popularized, right? So this ain't even motherfucking real, right?
It ain't even a real word.
Well, let's just.
But they made it up into a real.
Well,
how do words become real?
You're cutting me the fuck off, right? You're not even agreeing with what I'm saying like I were doing you. You're actually going against what I'm saying and speaking in a higher monotone. That's cutting me off.
Oh, damn, I'm sorry. I just got a little
That's
excited.
cutting somebody off. You know, and see, that part is what I call cutting somebody off. See, I lead by example. You know what I'm saying? In relationships, in real world time, and I think that's what pisses people off about me because I use them as an example.
That's actually why I fuck with you. Yeah. A lot of people, you rub a lot of people the wrong way because of that, but I actually fuck with you because of that.
That's why
you're
in the house, brother. This is a great day. And so, you know.
We're going to continue this read.
Just Sigma. You know what I mean? And as it says, internet popularized, meaning the internet made this thing popular. And it says an archetype for a popular, self-reliant man who operates outside traditional social hierarchies. Often described as a lone wolf, something that was probably internet-based, and somebody said. They value independence. They march to their own beats. They reject needing external validation or group approval, right? So their social hierarchy is in the online manosphere where these terms originated, meaning they started online. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to do something about this, brother. I hate to do this, but this is just a definition. AI is pretty good. 80-20, 80% real, 20% fucking bullshit. So it's good odds. Oh, here we go. So the online manosphere where these terms originated, male personalities are often categorized with Greek letters, right? Alpha. Let's just say what will be alpha, it will be Greek. You know what I'm saying? Alpha will be the dominant, extroverted leader who sits at the top of the social ladder and craves external validation. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as that crave shit, I don't know about crave. I don't crave external.
But see, that's what I was saying. Like,
well, I don't know. I do crave it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, as far as with the Sigmas, we like kind of laugh at that shit because it's like, nigga, that shit ain't that validation shit ain't real anyway. That's how we look at it. You know what I'm saying?
So you know that I just want you to be careful. Okay? Just be careful with this Sigma thing. And
well, that's what I'm saying. When I that's why I said I don't even know the full. I'm just saying for little bits and pieces. I'm just like I can kind of see myself more into that. Like I'm not an extroverted nigga, so I can't even call myself an alpha if that's by far the definition. And as far as I definitely don't crave external validation.
I got a question. External. What is external?
From outside.
Okay, so outside meaning outside of your body. Let's just call it that. Outside of your body. So you don't care what your mom thinks. You don't care what your family as a whole thinks. You don't care what your kids think about you. You don't care what your girl, if you had a significant, you would not care about what she thinks. Okay, let's say outside of that, relationships, your work friends. Let's say we don't have to be friends with everybody, but there is a few motherfuckers that I do need to have a relationship with, a conversation with. Let's say if it's not at work. Let's say if it's with your business. Let's say if you're a business owner. Let's say if you're a barber, you know what I'm saying, business owner, if you're a basketball player, if you're a podcaster, if you're a rapper, making you an alpha, it's not really saying you care about what people think. Outsiders
that's what the internet just said.
Well, that's what the definition said on, it's normally the dominant.
You crave
extroverted.
External validation, so that's what I'm saying. Like I don't crave so that's why I'm saying I can't even go by that. I can't put myself on that.
But it also
like
says
a Sigma got alpha traits. Like we gonna stand on our own too. We gonna make our own way. We gonna do what's needed to do. Like the alpha, you know what I'm saying. But all that extra shit, we don't need all that extra shit.
I'm gonna break it more down. I'm gonna break it more down because
that's what I'm saying.
And it's not an attack on you.
No, I'm not.
Sigmas.
No. I'm
not
saying it's an attack. I'm just trying to clarify it for the people too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so and that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's not really for you. It's just saying that it's not an attack, just for us in conversation.
Yeah, we just.
It's not an attack because and as well as I'm going to go harder on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm going to give you more. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to lighten up. I'm going to lay more on that right. Sigma deal. And this is not to be on Sigmas, Alpha, Betas, men. This is about relationships, because if we get an understanding on what type of people that we are getting ourselves involved with, that's going to be the number one source.
If you honestly really want to know my thoughts, all that label shit really ain't really real for real.
It's real. It's all real.
Not to me.
Yeah.
If you're doing what you need to do, that's you doing what you need to do.
Somebody's fat is normally fat.
Yeah.
If you call them fat, they're normally fat.
Some
people that you don't call fat are fat. Some people that you call thick are fat.
Yeah.
So what do you mean that what people label? Those labels don't mean nothing. They do mean everything.
That's just labels, though. That's what I'm saying. Like that's
trying not to become a label is nothing. I don't give a fuck about that. Like I would understand that, but labels are everything. You have to label something. That is a painting. This is a TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is a shirt. These are pants. If we get more down in detail, because me personally, I'm the type of person that says exactly what it is. If I don't want to go to, here's a good one. I don't like big crowds.
For me, I'm not looking at nobody like, just putting a label on somebody. Somebody that's just somebody.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's me. Like me personally, I don't really.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like the literal sense of.
No, I'm not really talking about that much.
Like pants or not pants. Like
no. That's just an example. But I'm more going off of what you did say and what people say, because you ain't the only one that said that. Like, and it's about alphas, about not really caring about having.
That external validation, that shit really not.
But it's real, and it's real.
It is real. That's why we laugh at it, because it's like that shit is not needed.
Well, and see, I was trying not to really get personal, like you said. That's why we laugh at it. You said that 4 times, so now I have to dig in deep. I really think that the extroverted people are more sort of like the people. You're more of the modern Gothica people, right? Yeah. You're the type of people that those type of people that stand strong on that. Those ones that really stand, those type of people that might not take a bath for 3 or 4 days. They don't mind, because I don't care what people think. You know what I'm saying? The people that say, I don't give a fuck. The fat bitch that's in the store, and excuse me, fat bitches, if there's any, or anybody that thinks that, but I'm not talking about anybody, but the fat bitch that's in there that just want to, because she thinks that people are looking at her already, so she's already going to have an attitude. Those are the people that I'm looking at that are Sigmas. The people that don't give a fuck, because some people can't. They can't do it. Some people look at some people and laugh because they can't fucking even comply.
Yeah.
So we don't want to make those people comfortable by saying that. We just laugh. Let's be more in detail, because there is something to that. Why do we just laugh? What for? Because we can't just say the same things over and over again.
Well, I'm gonna say
because when we really feel something on the inside, we really say what it is. So whoa, I'm gonna give you more. I'm gonna give you more. I'm gonna give you more. So that way you can have more. Yeah. Because you said a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad. Again, it's just when it comes to sigmas, bro, and when it comes to relationships, bro, when it comes to a woman, when it comes to a man, when it comes to what kind of reaction am I getting? You have to have emotional intelligence to understand why I'm getting this reaction. Mm-hmm. I know my resting bitch face, like I always do in my speeches and my public speeches that I do. This is not approachable. That's not an approachable face. You know what I'm saying? That's not approachable. So to a woman in a club, she's not gonna approach that. I'm mugging, and it's a defense mechanism. So motherfuckers bet not try. And if you try this, because I'm already not laughing, I'm not giving you no reason, then I'm gonna snap quicker. In my reality. So when I look at a sigma, and I'm just saying as an alpha, it says right here, it says the alpha, the dominant extroverted leader. I'm gonna stop it at leader. We're not just saying somebody that want to put on some fucking clothes and get on the internet and look fucking dope in front of the fucking internet, blood. We talking about leaders. Yeah. We ain't talking about alphas. We talking about leaders. So
that's all I know.
We saying the extroverted. I'm not intro. I'm not going to keep this in. If you standing on my foot as a leader, first of all, you shouldn't even be over here. Who you with?
Yeah.
Who you even with? You standing on my foot, number one. Number two, you not even knowing who the fuck foot you standing on. It's somebody that's got way more money than me standing right next to me looking for some information, bro. And you're somebody that might have more money or same amount of money, same amount of respect, but it's the fact that people with way more respect than me ain't even treating me like you are because you're unaware. Yeah. So when I think of sigma, I think of unaware. I'm not saying because, and you even said, I got to do more research into this.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm just saying, that's why I'm saying the little bits and pieces that I done seen about it. I'm like, I can kind of see, you know, where that's at. It's certain pieces and pieces I fuck with because that's me. Yeah. But that's why I'm a fan of definitions, terms, love, loyalty, trust. You did me wrong. Always. Remember I was saying always yelling. Well, before I even learned about that term sigma, I have looked at myself as an alpha just because I'm like, as an alpha, you feel like the alpha is just the king of where you lay your head is. So it's like, that's what you're going to be.
The king of your space.
Yeah, exactly.
Your personal space. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but they switch the terms a lot, and then you get to put the external validation. And I'm like, well, that's really not me. You know what I'm saying? So then you looking for, you see other things, and then it's like, well, that kind of fit me more. So it's like, you know, that's how it go.
I mean, but if you think about this, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to put something up here real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because that's actually, watch this, y'all. There it is, right there. So, look at this. Because they always give us definition with a definition. So, external validation is the process of seeking approval, reassurance. You know, because validation mean, well, what I think, like how it sounds, nigga, you need other people to make whatever you do, whatever you say, whatever you wear, whatever you think valid. Yeah. And that's a mock. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what the external validation seems like it is saying. You know what I'm saying? As far as this, I'm just now learning the actual definition in terms right now. You know what I'm saying? But I just always break shit down deep anyway to say external validation. So what's external? External mean outside of something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if it's somebody, if it's somebody and they got to go to the club and they feel like they got to go to the club and they buying drinks for everybody, you seeking external validation.
But that's not everybody's. But that's not every alpha's thing, though. It's some alphas that's just like you, quiet. I ain't about to whatever because it don't pertain to me.
Well, that's all.
But when it does pertain to me, I'm going to be in control of it. I am a leader. I'm a quiet leader. What was his name? Escobar was a hell of a leader. Saddam Hussein. Now, we ain't talking about great, good people, good. We're talking about leaders. And we're talking about different type of characters that they portrayed. Mm-hmm. These weren't loud people. These weren't people that you see prancing around the TV. You have very few videos and pictures of these guys. Mm-hmm. El Chapo. You start seeing this guy when he got arrested and shit.
Yeah.
But John Gotti, right? He's gonna be an alpha.
Well, that's where you got to add context. It depends on the external validation that you are trying to seek.
It depends on the person in the programming that they've been exposed to.
I'll put it like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It depends on the person and the things that they've been exposed to.
Yeah.
Some guys are quiet.
Because like you say, you need the external validation for your boss so you can get that raise.
That's it.
That don't make you a mark.
It don't make you a mark at all.
But if you're looking for external validation for some chick because you feel like you got to spin that shit, then yeah, you a mark because you're seeking that type of external validation.
But then again, like, man, you want your girl to respect the fact when it's time to go shopping and when it's really like that day. I might not have bought this bitch nothing, but when it comes to her birthday, I'm finna spend that. Now, it's not for external validation 100%.
Yeah.
But I do want her to like it, and I do want her to look at me as the nig.
Yeah.
So, where's the line at?
Where's the line as far as with external validation? That's why I said it just depends. Like if you're trying to people please too much, then I feel like that's the wrong type of external validation that you're seeking. If you're trying to people please too much, it ain't nothing wrong with buying your girl something for her birthday.
Well, it's not.
We're
not looking at that. We ain't looking at that.
You want that type of external validation.
We're not even looking for external validation to be wrong.
Not bad.
We're not looking for external validation to be wrong. We're trying to find out what external validation is and what is the extent. How far does it stretch? External validation could be your kids, nigga. You could be worried about what I'm gonna buy my child this because I know she'll like it.
Yeah, that's like somebody going on live. That's like somebody going on live. They just bought themselves a brand new Benz and now they bashing out the windows and the windshield and everything, and they just trying to get this external validation. Like, oh boy, you crazy? What you doing that for? Like, you just bought that. Like, that's the type of external validation. Like, that could be crazy.
Well,
like,
see,
it's just
it's
the context of the external validation. Is all I'm saying. Like,
context
just depends on what it is.
I think you mean the unconscious context because context can be set. I could set a context right now. I can set a context and text, and you can take something out of that context. Mm-hmm. It's my context. I said it. Doesn't mean it's right. Doesn't mean it's wrong. Doesn't mean it's valid. Doesn't mean anything. But I can set a context. So I don't want to know about a context that can be. Anybody can set that. But what you can't set is something you do unconsciously. So unconscious context is something you don't even know that's coming. And this is how you react to it. That's who you are. If that makes sense.
What's the definition of unconscious context?
Well, think about unconscious. What is unconscious? Something you do without knowing. Something you do naturally. Something you, like breathing. I'm unconsciously breathing right now. Mm-hmm. It doesn't take anything for me to do it. You can unconsciously call a woman a bitch to her face if you're programmed that way. Because you're fucked up for one. Bitch, without even happy, sad, whatever. You ain't even worried about it. And you like her. And you might like her, you know what I'm saying? So unconscious is things that you do, and it's just my words. And I'm sure that the definition will match damn near neck and neck, you know what I'm saying? But an unconscious context, that's what I think it would be. Unconscious context meaning right now, if I'm just you and your passenger princess is riding, you know what I'm saying? And she just bust out with, you know what? I actually get tired of motherfucking niggas. And you like, man, what the fuck this bitch talking about? Like, nah, I'm just looking at this Facebook right now, and I mean, all y'all niggas, and then now she puts you, and when she say, oh, y'all, now you're a part of this context. Now this is finna set the tone of a conversation.
Right.
And it happens, you know what I'm saying? But the wrongful thinking that she has right now was really about to take this. You know what I mean? So unconsciously doing it. She's not doing it to make you mad. I'm not doing it to get a reaction out of you. This is actually who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I think, boy, that's bad. That is bad. If somebody can unconsciously be irritating, just not even knowing it. And that's why it's important to be conscious if you're gonna have a boyfriend, if you as a man, if you're gonna have a girlfriend, nigga, if you're gonna have friends, if you're gonna be dating, you have got to be conscious on. And a lot of people say, I don't give a fuck what people think. Well,
you better.
You got to, bro.
Sometimes you got to.
I feel like if it's an inch, it's a duck. It ain't no. If you got a little bit of black in you, you mixed. As a white guy, you mixed. It ain't no, look at your hair. You got curly hair. And you said somewhere in the thing you had a black. You black. If you got an inch, you're not completely 100% pure white because you got a 2% black in you. Remember we said as long as it's 2 or more, it should be, that's it. You know what I'm saying? 2% black in you. So if it's a little bit, bro, then that's what it is. If it's a little bit of doubt, then I don't 100% agree.
Yeah.
If it's you know what I mean? So that's what I mean by that, bro. I
feel you on that.
Yeah, I just feel like when it comes to unconscious, this is who somebody is unconsciously.
Yeah.
This is the unconscious reaction that you get. This is the unconscious conversation that you're going to get. Like you said in your little passage, man, I would actually purposely change it to see where you going to go, and fuck it up every time.
Mm-hmm.
What is your idea of a great date night without sex?
Oh man, shit, really just feeding each other minds for real. When the conversation just flowing and we could just talk about any and everything, just anything. I'm talking about from movie references to TV shows, and we could talk about family and what we want in life, and it don't never seem like it's a dull moment. Even if something do die down and we got like a little quiet point, it don't even feel awkward. It just now we just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Until the next thing get brought up. Like that's my idea of a perfect date night. Like when it's just really when you really mentally connected. Mm-hmm. That's why I kind of really consider myself a sapiosexual, because I can't really connect with you if we ain't connected at the mind first.
Dude, what the fuck is a sapio? What the fuck is a sapiosexual, dude?
It's another I think it might be another internet word.
Well, we got to keep you off this internet.
We got to, hey, man.
We got to keep you off of this internet.
Look it up. Pull it up for the chat.
Here I go. Shit, man. Here we fucking go.
We're gonna keep educating.
Brother, you got to stop this. You know, I mean, because that goddamn Sigma fucked me up.
Well, the sapio, you might agree to it.
Well,
it just sounds crazy, but look it up.
So, just keep that. External validation is the process of seeking approval, reassurance, or a sense of worth from outside sources, such as peers, supervisors, social media, you know what I'm saying, which are the negative, you know, of course, more negative social media. It involves basing your self-esteem. That's what's bad. You're basing your self-esteem.
And that's where I underline it.
Yeah. It involves basing your self-esteem on compliments, likes, achievements, rather than trusting your own internal feelings and values. What was this sapient shit that we said before I get too far off? Because I was going to say, that's actually not too bad. Mostly all successful, powerful people, you know what I'm saying, are going to be seeking external validation, especially when they're looking for it.
Every person I know is great.
Yeah, like Pops. Remember we was talking about when I plant some elephant ears. When I plant them elephant ears and I get that one batch of elephant ears that I like.
Yeah.
You think if I ain't achieved something, I might just walk into mom's room with my chest out. I might put on the tank top now with my little gold chain that I ain't worn. Why you trying to? Because I did it. Like, shit. And I'm feeling good. But when I ain't, that should be natural though. That's natural.
Mm-hmm. It should be.
Well, we say, man, I don't feel like fucking if I'm broke.
That's real tough.
You would have to I'm not, well, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Now I might want to do a little something. You know what I'm saying? After I found out that I couldn't make no money tonight. It's over. Now I gotta, wake up in the morning. I ain't gonna go straight to sleep. I'm gonna try to get out until I make some money. But when it's time to go lay down, now with wifey in the bed, I want to hit something. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm broke, I do probably want to hit something. But this is after I've been in the search
it's
for
natural
money.
Want to.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The essence is around. I smell. You know what I'm saying? But when a nigga broke, nigga ain't trying to really be thinking about none of that shit. You gonna turn people. You gonna turn the bitch off. Like,
you gonna turn a lot of people off.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? But so achievement, seeking that validation from being achieved, it kind of keep the fire lit up under people. And I think that when it comes from wanting that validation, it's from the lack of having people around you that keep you motivated. So you would have to motivate outside motherfucking people more, because this motherfucker right here, they not. Let's just say not us, not in this room. Let's say this motherfucker here is a sigma or a beta, a fucking beta. This motherfucker right here, a beta, and don't know how to, because they don't give a fuck about that.
Real tough, yeah.
They give a fuck about you being happy. They don't know how to act if they don't know if you're happy or sad.
Yeah.
They gotta wait on you. So it's like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, that could be a trauma.
It could be. A lot of times it is. It depends on how you raise them, the people you brought up on. You will start mirroring what's around you. You know what I'm saying? If you was raised by a beta, you're going to start acting like that. If you was raised by alpha, that's what you're going to be.
That's real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Male or female. Your mama or your daddy.
Exactly.
Yep. That's what's going to be fucking up the relationships part. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to be the part where, can you be a man's peace? You know what I'm saying? What would you call a woman being your peace?
A woman being my peace? Ooh, wee.
Not the internet style either.
No. I ain't giving them the internet. No more internet words.
I ain't getting on no internet.
No more internet.
My boy. Not tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're going to figure this shit out.
Yeah, but nah, really, peace is really just, honestly, really caring about me. Like, really, like, actually caring about me. And I don't have to remind you to care about me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's real shit. That's tight.
You know,
I want more of this caring about me. What do you mean care? I don't give a fuck.
As far as like, man, if you know I've been pulling 12s all week, you know I've been pulling 12s all week. You know I've been pulling these 12s all week. You know I would do asphalt. You know I've been raking all week.
Finish raking.
Yeah.
God damn.
I'm working hard out here. You know what I'm saying? I at least
in the heat.
Yeah, in the heat. Now and I'm on my feet.
And the asphalt hot. On my feet.
So you know my feet ain't feeling too good.
So wait a minute. You wanted to rub them motherfuckers?
Sometimes,
Come on,
that's just caring about me.
Sam.
Give me a foot rub so I can get back up and do it again.
Slim, listen, bro. Damn it, man. What them? I mean, are them dogs suitable for a woman's hands?
Yes.
All right. I don't want to know, man. I mean,
I'm not gonna pull them out for y'all.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. I mean, I pull these motherfuckers out. I just got my shit done.
The show might be ending if you do that, so I'm just letting y'all know.
Yeah, I feel that. No, these ain't getting pulled out. Pause. Yeah, that's real bullshit. If a nigga were to kick off his shoe with another, that's
I had to take the headphones off, like.
Yeah, just walk on out of here.
Yeah,
I faded to black, just like you just see the screen do that. You see that? Why I do that? But I definitely take care of myself because I know validation, nigga. If you're gonna want to be in a relationship of any kind, you're gonna have to seek some kind of validation outside of yourself. You're gonna have to care, and it's called emotional intelligence. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to know what it takes to make somebody else happy. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a man. I mean, we're not the smartest man in the world. Yeah. Even the smartest man in the world ain't, because he has to go off of what somebody else feels, and we can't feel what someone else feels. We can only feel what we feel. We can understand. And that's the part where I guess in men's relationships now, there is no understanding in these relationships. There's just terms and there's trigger words. When I say one thing, it just throws you off. You don't even want to hear nothing else.
We could take it back, not to cut you off, but we could take it back to the post initially when the chick asked me, and how did that make you feel? Like, I would like to have more questions like that.
Yeah. Do you think they don't like? So what do you think the lack of being able to converse or have conversation, where do you think that come from with women?
I honestly think it comes from the internet, because the internet is teaching you that you don't need to have conversation. As long as you got some ass and some titties, they're going to spin that shit.
Damn. Where them type of guys at? I'd like to show them to my internet peers, women peers.
I don't know.
I would never. Man, I wish I would, bro. Oh shit, I got me a bad one, bro. I'm about to go spend this money on her so I can.
Man, you wouldn't believe this guys out here. They actually like really cater. I'm talking about spending whole checks. I mean, I know you know, but I'm just saying, like,
I done spent the check. I done sat a check out, but that was my bitch, though.
I was about to say that was probably to your girl, though.
She belonged to me, though. Like she ain't.
That's to your girl. I'm talking about these dudes are doing that to girls that
they barely know.
Yeah, exactly. So seeking that external validation.
I knew you was going there. I was trying to get there first.
You did, but yeah.
But you just beat me to it. You cut me off.
Not to cut you off.
Appreciate that, brother. At least you respectful about it, because I would have had that first. Go ahead.
No, that was pretty much it.
He said, no, I was done. I took your shit, I was done.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I was waiting for you.
No shit, man. So, do you think that in a relationship with yourself, like that you've been in, could you have felt like you've done, especially after it's over? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about a relationship that might be over with.
When it might be, or when it is over?
Well, it's over. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, it's over. The writing is on the wall.
It's over. It's in stone. And when a relationship is over with, have you ever kind of sat back and thought, you know what I'm saying, as being, because now we can be fair. Now we can think rational, you know. Now we can kind of stop being so impulsive, you know what I mean? Because if we actually think, then it might turn us on to going to her side, which is the wrong side, because she's thinking off of feelings. We're thinking off of longevity. Do you ever sit back and think like, damn, bro, I kind of did go too hard on her. She wasn't the type that knew better anyway, like, or man, I should have went a different route with her. You know what I'm saying?
I've done that before. Yep.
Why you feel bad at the end?
Why I feel bad at the end?
Mm-hmm. Or why was these feelings?
Because it's like damn, I ain't got it no more. I'm like, damn, if I would have just did this, she would have been cool with, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it be feeling like that.
Bitch, you wouldn't listen.
But then in the end, sometimes you'll be like, shit, it was probably a good thing.
Yeah, fuck it, because I mean somebody else can deal with that shit.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I mean, motherfucker, I can't make her drink. What you say? I can lead the bitch to water, but I can't make her drink.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, bro. When it's over, like with me personally, I'll be like, you motherfucking bitch. Cause it take a lot for it to be over with me, like, and what I mean by that, like when I say it's over, you've done a lot. That's what I mean by that. Yeah. I'm not saying it takes a lot, you know what I'm saying, but
yeah.
Once I say it's over with, you have done a lot, bro, and in this a lot, you think you're right, and now I'm like, okay, bitch, it's over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No ifs, ands, or buts. And now I know in another thing in a relationship that what we said earlier, when there is a sense of authority, there is no responsibility without authority. So what's keeping this motherfucker interested in you every day? Because I'm not making nobody stay interested. You got to naturally like me. You got to like me, first of all. But what else? You can't just go around liking somebody. What keeps that fire lit?
What keep it lit? You got to ask her.
Well, you got to actually know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, then that means you got to get that validation from somebody else.
That's real.
But if you know what you're doing, you will be able to say what it is. And what me is my leadership, sense of leadership and being right. Mm-hmm. And if you want to ask me, well, how do you stay a leader and how do you stay being right? Well, I only get involved in shit that I know about, shit that I know 100% and I'm 100% clear about.
Right.
And I will take a step and stick my neck out and try to, explore other shit. You know what I'm saying? That's in my realm of, things. But when I do it, we're going to have a good time. Or when we have a bad experience, we're going to be like, oh, no, hell no, let's get the fuck up out of it. And then we turn it into a good experience.
Right.
Because we laughing at what we just did, the bad experience we just had. Like, you know what I'm saying? So with me, I think that's what keeps my fire lit. Because
providing a good experience.
Period. You done lost somebody. You done gained somebody.
Yeah.
You done figure something out that you never knew. In a conversation, I might tell you something.
Got to be able to provide a good experience.
You got to, So like, I think that's one of my number one traits in a relationship. But people will lean on that.
I mean, with any man, once you get into a relationship, the reason why she with you is because you provided a good experience.
It's the benefit of what I bring to her. Yeah,
that's the number one thing why she would be with any man is the experience that he provides.
Well, everybody provides this sort of experience. I go to a strip club and might get an experience, but that I don't want to fuck with a stripper, But then I would go to a basketball game, and I would get experience from there. And I want to go to an ice cream shop and, maybe have an experience there. And then go to a comedy show.
Right.
Experience from there. Maybe do some foosball or some pool.
But all of that shit she probably ain't never done with nobody.
But every nigga can't give her the same experience.
Right? Because if she used to going taking trips and then the only thing you can do is take her to Cold Stone, that's not providing a good experience.
But if everybody was always used to taking her on trips and you drove her in a car and took her, because a car is still a trip.
Yeah.
But you just took her somewhere in the city that she never been. That's an experience. So I guess it's actually like.
It depends on her mind and the experience.
Mm-hmm. So you do take into consideration where this woman is, like what she wants and what she likes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's first. Or no?
No, but I mean, as far as the experience, if we gonna go do an experience, it might be something that I like because I kind of want her to get into what I'm fucking with. I ain't gonna lie. Like if I like basketball, I'm gonna take you to a basketball game.
Are you into doing something that your girl likes?
I don't have a girl, so I can't even answer that.
If you had a sister.
If I had a chick,
and I mean, your girl, any girl that you deal with is yours. Bro.
Yeah, I done done things that she interested in. I done things that she interested in, and it was a good experience.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think that what happens is people get too used to experiences. They want the experience. They want to experience what it's like to be with a nigga that pays all the bills. Mm-hmm. But I don't think they want the job. I don't think they want what comes with the experience. I don't think they want the title that comes with that experience. You know what I'm saying?
What would come with the experience? Like what would, like for a woman, like what would you think would come with that?
Trauma can come from these experiences. Laziness, procrastination can come with these. When you used to be somebody that was a star player on the team. You know what I'm saying? What else? Vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
Some men and women. Some of us ain't trying to be vulnerable around another motherfucker. Because when I get vulnerable, I start leaning on you. Not saying with money, financially. I should just start leaning on you to make you a part of my everyday routine. And you can be the number one thing that's bringing me the fuck down because I'm leaning on you for my source of nutrients, my source of sexual entertainment, my source of calmness, you know what I'm saying? My peace. Mm-hmm. Whole time, you're not really knowing that that's your role. You're only trying to be the passenger princess. Or, you know, you're only trying to be the goddamn, I'm trying to cook his meals. I'm trying to fuck my man. You trying to be my stripper in bed. You're not realizing that being all of that is what it takes. Mm-hmm. And knowing when to be that is really what it takes. And so I think that's what comes with woman thinking she's being your piece because she's thinking from what she would want if she was a man versus her knowing what it is that makes you peaceful.
Real time.
That brings you to a peaceful place.
Yep. You're gonna need some claps for that.
Yeah, you want some? I'll hand them to you. They yours. They belong to you, brother.
We're gonna need some claps for that one.
I can do it.
Yeah.
But that's what it be, bro. Like, and then that's where the shit gonna get, because it's too hard to think.
Yeah.
It takes too much for me to, because I'm still trying to be cute. I'm still trying to wear this short dress. I'm still trying to hide this bald spot in the middle of my head. Ladies, from stressing from the last nigga. I don't want him to see the flaws from the last nigga that done took me down. So I don't want to be vulnerable in front of this man or with this man. So I got to be tough, which eventually end up running him off. But you don't want that. But if he runs off, you'll know that he ain't strong enough to be able to deal with you. But what you really mean is he ain't strong enough to deal with what the last nigga done caused.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a word right there.
And I think we getting blamed for a lot of shit. And some of you women are getting blamed for a lot of shit that the last lady done caused.
Yeah.
So in getting into a relationship or getting
a lot of times that is true with us men. A lot of y'all women, y'all are getting blamed for what the last women doing. That's called being traumatized.
Yep. And we all are, bro. Like who? If you say that you healed completely, you a goddamn lie.
Nah, cause something gonna trigger you.
Mm-hmm. I know I am. I'm gonna trigger you.
If she raised her voice just a little too, and she ain't even like really, she ain't even really like meaning it like that, but it take you back to that place when somebody was meaning it like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no bullshit. Yeah, because ain't nobody going to be doing me like that. No, I got to say something, man. What you say? Let me go. No, okay, well, close your mouth up. Don't you talk to me like that. Go get your brother. Just go get him. Because I know that's going to be next. And then I'm probably handle you while you on that phone so he can get here quicker. So, sorry about that. See, trauma. I ain't trying to trauma bond. Man, Slim, bro, this has definitely been a good show.
It's been a fun show.
Yeah, for sure.
Been a very educational show. I've learned a lot.
Oh, man, I've been picking up what you've been putting down, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to run this motherfucker back. I'm going to go back through here, and I'm going to really pull out some key points because it's a lot of shit that you said that kind of turned my mind and into some, studying, put it like that, into some spot studying, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And terms, you know what I'm saying? Terminologies that we use tonight. I go more deeper, like Yeah, I know where the word is, but I don't know where that shit came from. Not a word like the or ran or cat. No, I ain't tripping off of that. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? These are our words. But I mean more like how you said. What are internet-based terms now that we might thought was something? Because these people be throwing shit in there. Not these people as us, as the people.
Yeah.
These people.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, they throw so much shit in there on us, dog, while we ain't looking, you know what I'm saying? And have us feeling like, nigga, this is what... whole time, nigga, you know, we on some shit that ain't even real. Like, so having to say that, like, bro, I dig
that's
deep.
That's that programming he was talking about earlier.
Yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because they know how to do it. You know, turn us against each other. So, what's one thing that if you were standing on the stage, you know what I'm saying, which you are, if you were standing on the stage and you were able to, you know, like, give a message to the women out there coming from a man's perspective, actually a good man, you know what I'm saying? You are a good man, you know what I mean? Definitely. So, and you know, all that stuff that comes with a good man, you know what I'm saying? Like blood a good man, bro, you know what I mean? What's one thing that you, if you had an opportunity to give women one piece of advice to kind of help them get that man that they looking for and keep him? Any one of them women can get a man, but if you were to give them some advice, even if it's with conflict, helping them with conflict, even if it's with helping them, like you were saying, bro, be more intuitive with conversation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, be more outgoing when it comes to us in our isolation time.
Exactly.
Like, what is it that you would tell the stage and the audience full of women that could help them and give them game, and they will leave out of there like, I'm gonna do this, you know what I'm saying, tonight and see if it works?
Check on your man mental. Just ask him how was his day. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he'll love that shit. Just ask him, like, how was his day? And ask about these. If he was like, it was cool. What made it cool? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Dig deeper. Like, niggas ain't used to that. Damn. Niggas ain't used to them deeper questions, so that's why we be just so base, like, yeah, it was cool. It was all right. Mm-hmm. We ain't going to tell you exactly what was cool or was all right because we ain't used to that shit. Yeah. But just ask him, like, what made it cool, what made it all right? And then he might tell you a little detail. Then ask him about the detail and just keep digging and keep digging and keep digging. You never know what that can do for him. Like, you never know really what can that do for him. Just check on his mental health. Just check on what he feeling, what he think.
That's all right. I know, like, me personally, I'm so used to solving the problem. Don't bring shit to me unless you need the problem solved. Mm-hmm. I don't got time to, and if you venting, tell me you venting. Because other than that, I'm going to think you need me to fix it. Because this is what I do, and this is what people, they always bring me that shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's not like I'm doing it on purpose. This is what I thought that, I think now that people use me for in their lives. Yeah. I'm their, what do you call it? One of their.
But see, that's my fault.
No, fuck it up.
But see, that's why I asked you earlier, like, what you said, I asked you this earlier and you already told me, but I'm gonna ask you again. But what are you outside of that?
Outside of what?
Just being the one that I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I'm fixing this for you, I'm fixing that. Like,
that's perfect.
What are you outside of that? Like,
outside of that, I'm somebody who's studying all these things that people have brought to me. Is like, I'm like AI, right? I really don't know y'all's problem yet. But when you bring your problem, it stays locked in a database, no matter how. And bro, this database goes from when I was maybe able to hold data, 3 years old. So I've got data from different things that people have shown me, different ways that people made me feel, different things that I've seen other people inflict on other motherfuckers, things that I've made inflicted on motherfuckers, purposely or accidentally. Yeah. You fucking name it. I have a database that's full of that. So when I'm not being the person that's fixing all these problems, using the solutions from this database, experience, hands-on, knowing these answers, why? I don't fucking know why I was the one who was picked to feel these things, you know what I'm saying, or go through these things, bro. Right. Or be delivered from these evils. And I can now live in an evil world, and the world that I live in is so evil. I'm able to explain these things from people that's been programmed to be this evil. My household wasn't this evil. My household was never this evil.
Yeah.
The shit we done seen working for whatever city we worked for, how people do each other,
Yeah.
and then smile in each other's face. Nigga, I never seen that. And if I did see it, it was never pointed out to me that that's what these motherfuckers is doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know what the fuck. I never, until I got into this world and started dealing with the people from it. My household didn't consist of this world, bro. So a lot of the shit that, like the question that you asked, who are you outside? Nigga, I'm somebody studying this bullshit world that I done got myself in, or that I done now I'm a part of.
Yeah.
I'm studying ways on how not to get caught up and tangled up in this shit and be a product of this world. Cause I was never from this, and I ain't letting none of my kids go. So I'm studying how not to be like this. I'm studying ways on. Damn, that was kind of crazy how bro said that. You know, motherfuckers is introverts or somebody's a Sigma. I'm gonna go on Sigma. When I ain't trying to lead and make solutions, I'm gaining more data.
Exactly.
Cause you never know who gonna come. It might be my fucking mama, in a good way. I gotta give data. Cause you never know. Sam might call, Slim might call, nigga, Pope might call. And they on the edge, nigga. They about to jump.
Yeah.
I can't be searching for where I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pope.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Slim. I'm sorry. Okay, bye. I done killed this man. Cause he keep fucking hearing I'm sorry.
Yep.
Bitch, I'm sorry. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that hurts because people use it.
Yeah.
They use it. They use you up. And then they lay in it and get comfortable because they don't know when to move. They don't know when to stop.
But why would you enable that though?
Why wouldn't you enable that? Because you want love just like they want love. You want to be in a relationship just like they want to be in a relationship. But except yours and your idea of it is totally different from this motherfucker.
Exactly, because you like, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and you ain't really doing much and doing nothing.
And I'm trying to do it because this is what makes a relationship last. I'm going to go to work every day.
Exactly.
I'm going to make sure I keep a motherfucking job. And when I don't, I'm going to leave this house and be gone until I come back with some. I'm going to check on you. Even when I'm broke, I'm going to make you happy. I'm going to cut grass. I'm going to take trash out. I'm going to eat coochie. Whatever the fuck a nigga got to do whenever he broke to make that, because this is only going to be for a short time.
Exactly.
If you have to be the leader for a few seconds, I need you to do that. Because when I come to get this throne back, because you is the queen, right? You is the one that we got to, you're the one that moved on the chessboard.
Yeah.
I ain't going there. I ain't going there. Man, I ain't fucking going there.
No way.
Okay, yes, I am. On the chessboard.
That go back earlier though. They may have forgot. That go back earlier to what we was talking about feeding the soul.
Mm-hmm. Feeding the spirit, yes.
Feeding the spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as she been seeing you putting it down on the ground, will you fall off? It's like, have you been feeding her spirit to where she can do the same thing?
I feel like if somebody's spirit, in order for somebody's spirit to get fed, they have to actually have a welcoming spirit, or their spirit has to be grounded to them. You know, there's something called lost souls, lost spirits. That prostitutes, they will say prostitutes are lost souls, lost spirits. Their spirit is gone. They don't feel anything. So it's like the only thing that they want to feel is just attention. Mm-hmm. Somebody that's willing to be around every day, knowing what I do, knowing I can't keep happy or sad or whatever. They're still willing to be around me.
Yeah.
That part brings the benefit. Benefit is called love.
So,
you know what I'm saying? It's the natural benefit. So having to say that, like, that's my part, you know what I'm saying, of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
that was some real shit though.
Yeah, I mean, that's what, when you break it down, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
But the reason I would really look at it is because people get used to. They get used to. You must be used to me spending what that nigga said, and all that sweet wine.
But now you get stuck in that role though. You'll get
absolutely,
get stuck and it's so draining. It's so mentally draining.
But when I buy you a drink, you gonna buy me one, right?
That's why
naturally. If I go buy the first drink, you'll probably buy the second. If I buy breakfast, what you gonna buy?
Lunch.
If I get fucking dinner, then tomorrow I'm gonna get
breakfast.
Come on, man, I ain't gotta do this with Sam. It's easy.
It's easy.
But it's not. Because common sense ain't common.
It's not.
And some people be forcing these relationships upon you, but they don't have these.
They ain't got them qualities.
These
they ain't
qualities.
got them traits.
They don't have those traits. They don't have these tools. because of what somebody led them to believe. You feel me?
So what can somebody do to have those qualities and traits? Is it
Products
can it be taught?
Products, yes, program. It's programmed. Yes, it's programmed. The longer I sit here with you, and if we do this on an everyday basis, because you're finding total interest in these kind of conversations, you have to first find interest.
Exactly. You got
in order to be programmed. Yeah, as a human being, to get programmed, you got to find interest, or you have to be forced.
Yeah.
It's either those two. Normally, for the ones that ain't going, we're going to be interested in whatever. So we're going to sit around for it. If I continue to talk to you like this, we have conversations, and you leave inspired, you're going to come back. You're going to leave, you're going to come back. We do this shit for about 90 days straight. You're now going to start pointing out people that talk like this shit, and they be on that bullshit shit. It's going to be like irritating you, and you're going to remove yourself from that room just because of what you consistently had to be programmed to for 90 days straight. So that's what's going to make them react to us this way, because somebody never got in there and changed it. We are the change, and I think we're getting tired of that. I'm tired, and this is for the men, not all men, because all of us men ain't got that part, ain't got to that point yet, where we're being an inspiration to women's lives. Every woman that we come in contact, it'll start from one that'll listen to now they all listening. Whoever you dealing with, all of the ones that you've dealt with, they listened, but they couldn't reciprocate.
It's real.
And then that's what makes the relationship over with. So like I said, like when it comes to that, I think the most part is knowledge. I don't want to say like what can a woman do. If I was to get on the stage, you know, on my end, and they, you know, somebody say, hey, give these women something that they can take with them. Or that can help them, you know, dig deeper into their man or, you know, into a relationship so they can get one started and know where to look at. To give them some ground to run on. The first thing I would say, Slim, is I'd tell them to gain as much knowledge as you can. And I ain't talking about on hair and nails and shit. I'm talking about, bitch, learn how to build a treehouse.
Yeah.
Bitch, I ain't just talking about learn how to cook a good meal. Bitch, I'm talking about learn how to grow some fucking fruit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's real. Learn some real skills.
Learn some real shit that you can, that the next bitch ain't gonna know. And in this sense, you can now lead something, and you can feed my spirit and pour into my cup, because my cup has been fucking it's been emptied, and it's been emptied every day because of the 85% that I'm pouring into my woman, which my woman is gonna get 85% of me. Period. In a 100% relationship, I'm gonna 85% of this is me, baby. All you need, and what I mean by that is how much I gotta put in, how much you gotta put in.
Right.
I'm taking the 85% portion. You take this 15. You don't gotta put 85% into me, bitch. You don't gotta put 100% into me, bitch. You don't gotta go buy me the newest Glock or the newest goddamn. All I'm asking for is 15%, man. I am the table. I'm just asking for some napkins. I'm just asking you to replenish the motherfucking paper towels. Put some forks on there. Know which side the forks go on. Hey, you want to get jazzy? Put a centerpiece in the front of this motherfucker. Let me walk to the table and didn't even know this was happening.
Yeah.
That's what equally yoked is. A part that got the most and a part that don't got it all. Nigga, we're gonna end up
adding it up together.
Did you cut me off?
I did.
But that ain't cutting me off. You just co-sign. That's like an ad lib, nigga.
I was gonna say I used to say ad lib. Yeah, you can say ad lib.
That's an ad lib, nigga. What the fuck? Shit, nigga, we gonna have to reevaluate our terms, dog. Cause I want to give these people, damn, man. But I mean, it all works out. At the end of the day. No bullshit. At the end of the day, to my chat, y'all, I don't think that it's really about purposely being a piece of shit woman, and I don't think it's about purposely being a piece of shit man. I just really think it's about this is what you know, this is who you are, this is what you dealt with. It's the knowledge that you obtain, real shit, over the course of until you met this person, and this is where everything stops, because now. Whatever you learned from this point, that point, all the way to this point, ladies, whatever you've learned from that point all the way to this point that you meet this person, now this is what you're getting judged on. We're not talking about your potential yet. We can't see your potential. fellas, they don't know your potential yet. We can't see it. We can only see what you're showing us. I have to get used to what you're showing, find interest in what you're showing me first in order to even want to get to the potential part. And I think that that's the part. We get them, of men and women, we get each other too used to the potential. And potential, it takes a while for us to get that.
Yeah.
Instead of
we got to stop going off potential.
Stop going off of potential, and that's what's going to be. Potential used to be a good thing.
It used to be.
Potential is actually pretty damn bad.
Yeah, it is.
Base a decision off a lifelong decision off.
Well, it's what we think. It's what we think they should be, but it's not really who they are.
See what I'm saying? So like that.
It's just potential. It's just
me.
like somebody. They could be potentially the #1 draft pick, and they may get picked #1.
But they habits.
But they're not really the #1 pick.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have been.
So like you was just saying, like they potentially could be the #1 draft pick. They got the height, they got the speed, they got the agility, they got the stamina, they got all of this shit that goes with a #1 draft pick.
Exactly.
But the thing is, the thing that could fuck that up, because what we said they could be. So what would stop them from being? The habits that you're choosing, the people that you're hanging around, the knowledge that you're obtaining from your friends, the friends that you're choosing, the shit that you're watching on TV, the algorithm on your cell phone, the algorithm in your real everyday life, the music you listening to, the shit you let your kids do, and the shit that your kids reciprocate back.
Shit that you let your kids watch.
All this shit is going to be the #1 thing. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that would be my thing for the women. Like, obtain as much knowledge as you can. I'm not saying don't wait on no man to give you knowledge. Nah, you need to have your own set of knowledge, because you got to pour this back into him. I'm not asking or saying that y'all need to go study the fucking man and study how to control a man.
We're not asking
Don't even
that.
do that. All I'm doing is asking you to look inside yourself. Get off the fucking internet trying to ask Siri. Get off of the motherfucking chat GBT trying to ask the chat on how to motherfucking please a man. And baby girl, do what's in your realm. Do what's in your spirit. Do what's in your heart. And like I said, a lot of times we don't want to get we don't want to lose, meaning we don't want to lose a good thing or potentially good thing. But baby girl, if somebody does not recognize your abilities day one, if a man ain't able to point out your strengths from what he sees day one, then baby girl, that is not the man for you. You're going on his potential and not off of what that nigga is showing you right now. Fellas.
Factoroni with cheese.
Factoroni with cheese. Fellas. Stop going on her potential. Stop going on the fact that, nigga, I don't like females that ain't fit. I don't like females that don't work out. Bro, here's a female that don't work out. Here's a female that ain't never work out. She eat unhealthy. Bro, all she do is eat out food, outside food, fast food. She don't never really cook because she can't cook for real. She don't got nobody to cook for her. She has to be on the go. She has to fucking do all kinds of shit. It's easier but bro, you're looking at all the other things that could be if she decides to stop that. But bro, she's been doing it for so long on her own, bro. How do you feel that you're gonna stop this shit if you don't stop it now?
You got to be able to stop it right now. Like now, like today, at this second.
Right now. And if you don't, then this is what she's going to be consistently doing for the rest of your life. And that's going to be the thing that you're going to consistently keep on having bump ins in.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, stop going off of her potential, my nigga. Have these conversations at the front. Have these meals, these dinners. Have these walks. Had these walks to 12 in the morning, like one person said. I sat there and walked with a woman. It was about 12 a.m. And we just walked and actually had the best conversation.
I'm trying to tell you, you will really have the best conversations just on a good little
just
trail
walking,
or something,
chilling,
just
tripping.
Walking. Because it's all intentional. You right there.
Yep. Intentional and unconscious. Everybody being a natural self.
Exactly.
And a natural being. You know what I'm saying?
No distractions, nobody outside.
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Wind blowing, all that. So the essence, the vibe, like, so start studying these people for who they are right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Start and ask questions. You feel me? So, ladies, the best thing I can say for y'all is start gaining more knowledge about different shit. You're gonna say, what, fees? About what? Start gaining knowledge about what? Man, start just changing your algorithms, number one. Start going to like people that speak motivation, not just motivation that be posted. I mean, people that are actually talking, and they don't look like they reading. Look like if you had a pastor in your family or maybe preachers, and you went to church and see how your favorite preacher talks.
Yeah.
I'm not saying go for preachers, but I'm saying Go for somebody who has that natural, easy vibe to make their point and get their point across where you can understand it. Follow people like them. Millionaire Mentors. That's another page that's on Instagram. Millionaire Mentors. I follow them because they give you keys and steps on. They tell you what you're doing wrong, and then they tell you how to fix it. They give you everyday affirmations. They give you shit that you can. And it sounds weird, but bro, this shit is so down to earth, and they put into perspective. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, get more things that put life into perspective that you can see in 3D. Like you can see right here in full vision 4K. Get those things, follow and study those things, have conversations with your friends. And once you study those things, go and try to have these conversations with the people that you talk to every day. The minute that they can't keep up, then you're gonna feel how we feel. Go ahead. I like that.
That is one of the hardest things to do because you have been doing what you've been doing, and then you done switched up, and now you trying to bring on something new to them. It's going to be very hard for them to pull on to the same thing.
On. Even a new
and
boyfriend.
the only reason it's going to be hard is because they never had any intentions to doing everything that you was doing in the first place.
They was never going to push themselves.
They was never going to do it.
Never. And then so like that even goes with females. I always look at females when a female get a new boyfriend. Y'all been used to this motherfucker coming to pick you up at whatever time of night, coming to do whatever. And then when you got this other boyfriend, he was a mark. He was gonna let you do whatever. So you can call that girl phone, girl, where you at? You can talk crazy. He was too stupid to even know everything is going over his head. Y'all snirking and smickering in front of this nigga. But then she done broke up with this motherfucker. Ben broke up with him. You done got used to her being single. Now she got a new nigga. But this nigga ain't going. This nigga got some money in his fucking pocket. This nigga got everything on his own. He ain't living with nobody. This nigga take care of everything. Them friends ain't gonna like that. This bitch minding her business now. This bitch at the house. Every time these friends call, this bitch talking about some, girl, what you doing? With my man. I'm with my man. They get that's like a fucking trigger. That's like kicking the fence on a dog that's in the yard and he's barking, can't get you. You know what I'm saying? So this is where this advice is gonna come from. This is where this, I don't like this new nigga. I don't like this nigga I don't like him. That's where that's gonna come from. Because these bitches be jealous. These bitches be they bitch boyfriend. That's what they be. These best friends be these bitches boyfriends.
Yeah, they do. They be controlling their mind.
That's what it be, bro.
They control that. I'm like, how you gonna let your friend control your relationship?
Because that's their new parents. Your friends are your new parents. You were in charge of picking your parents.
Damn.
Yeah, I do this. That's why you got to choose them friends that's going to pull your coattail. We mostly choose the friends that's going to let us get away with shit or that's going to jump in on our side. We always wanted that friend like the brothers, like you, your big brother. Yeah, we always wanted that friend that's going to take my side, and even if I'm right or wrong, well, fuck them up. And they're going to go fuck them up. They ain't going to ask no questions. Everybody want that. You know what I'm saying? Or wanted that at some point. But that's not right. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody that's going to say, hold on, whoa. What did he do? Whoa. What you on? What did you do, Day-Day? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're going to need somebody to do that because sometimes we need somebody to protect us from us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We human, bro.
That's real talk.
We only human.
Shout out to my bro, Monty Montana. He one of them type of niggas,
Monty
Montana, he definitely one of them type of niggas that'll check me first just to protect me. Like, so shout out to that nigga, man. Definitely sounding like my brother.
You know, I try to do that, man. You know, I am big bro material, man. But, bro, we done did it, man. We done been in this motherfucker about 4.5 hours.
God damn, y'all know, hey, it's hard to get me. So if he got me for 4.5 hours.
He said, God damn.
If it's hard, for 4.5 hours, God damn.
Yeah, we start, well, I say we start about 7:40 something. Yeah. It's 11. You know what I'm saying? So we did pretty good. But this is what I do, bro. I told you
I thought this was gonna last about 30 minutes.
Yeah, good job. Good job for fucking that up.
Good job talking cash. Good job.
We'll take that.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
Yeah. They got me out the house.
I got this nigga out the house. That don't happen, bro. And it's a motherfucking work night, bro. Like, we both on some real shit. And y'all better clap it up for us because we taking care of these cities, nigga.
Yes.
We taking care of these
we really
like
taking care of the city.
No bullshit.
No bullshit at all. And we take our job serious.
No bullshit. Now, this is my second run with it now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm working for the county now, so I'm happy for it. You know what I'm saying? And we've been doing good. And we hope that we stay there. You know what I'm saying? I still go down to the city and see my old supervisors. Yeah. I think I seen y'all niggas down there at Vans Brothers. Yeah, that's what's up.
I humped the horn at you. I didn't think you seen me.
I seen you, but I know that was you, man, because this motherfucker, AG, didn't say shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Man, this nigga crazy. But anyway, man, my nigga, shout out to my dig, man, Slim Charles. We got to give him another Talking Cash podcast.
Yeah, it was definitely fun.
No bullshit. I know you're going to watch this later, man, and, you know, we're going to still be able to pick up from where we left off. This is going to start to be one of our mental health awareness every month or so, you know what I'm saying, shows that we're going to have to start doing, of course, because we definitely need to start getting it out. Because I think tonight was pretty good. We got out both sides, for real. Yeah. Nobody just stood on one side. You
That's
feel
real
me?
talk. Yeah, I think tonight was pretty good.
No bullshit. Well, we're going to work it out, bro. I appreciate you for coming by this thing here, man.
Yeah, man.
You know you always welcome to this joint. You want to give any shout-outs, man? Your camera is on you. It's literally right there.
Man, you know, shout out to everybody that I know. Shout out to my big bro, Monty Montana. Everybody know that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole block, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my family, and I just appreciate everybody watching. You know, I was excited coming on this motherfucker, so, you know, I'm just glad to be over here, man.
No bullshit. We appreciate you, bro. I mean, shout out to moms, too. Shout
out to mom. She's
That's
definitely
crazy.
watching. She's watching, and she's watching right now.
That's why I told you to shut. Man, you tripping, moms. I told you I had it. Go ahead.
Man, mom, she got me nervous because she like, dang, he done said all of that. He talking like that.
Nah,
like,
for real.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, he got some sense now. You did good, mom. I mean, you
Mom.
and pops, y'all did good.
Thank you, mom.
I mean, you know, he a little crazy now. You know what I'm saying? But he know what he doing.
Shout out to all my Facebook friends that actually helped me get up on here. You know, all of y'all viewing that post that actually got me up on here, sharing it.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Creating the engagement for it. I appreciate all of y'all.
That's just good, bro. Being able to connect, you know what I'm saying, with reality from non-reality, from Facebook, from a social site. Actually being able to, in people that's in real life, you can touch them in a real way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, damn, that was real. Or give them insight versus just making them lust or versus making them want to fuck you up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You can actually, like, bring insight to people and shit that motherfuckers been thinking forever, and somebody just fucking said it in the post. Like, that's what I look at. Like, that's a 1 in a million type of thing. You know what I'm saying? We can all gain attention, like you said. Like, we can all get that external validation. That shit easy. But I think when we actually help somebody with that externalness, you know what I'm saying, being external, when we actually help somebody, I think that's what make me want to do it again. I really don't care if, you know what I'm saying, people like it or
exactly
if it helped.
Yeah.
I'm cool. That's what make me happy, like achievement-wise. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, with that, you know, we definitely, that's what the show is about, bro. We going to talk after the show, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I appreciate you for coming by here, bro. This was one of the main topics. You brought a lot of awareness.
Appreciate you for having me.
Bro, anytime, nigga. We definitely going to have you back. Might got a position for you, too. You know what I'm saying? If you want to fuck with it, but we going to talk, bro. But I just feel like this topic here, this was a good one, and I was getting inboxes about it because I shied away from these relationships and talking about what I see in women and all that other shit because it was starting to become too personal for the rocks I was throwing was starting to hit people, and I'm only just throwing them. I'm not throwing them at nobody. I'm not even throwing them in the crowd.
Yeah, I'm
throwing a rock in an empty space. I guess somebody just walked up under it at the time that it was coming out, and it pertained to them. You know what I'm saying? So,
exactly.
And it just so happens that it's a mass amount of people that it pertains to. So I kind of stayed away from that shit, bro, because I didn't want to have people thinking that I'm just targeting people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
it's just bringing awareness.
Yeah,
that's all it is. And sometimes you got to be uncomfortable to get that awareness.
That's real. That's real. I just hate being out somewhere and somebody, so you hate women, don't you? I said, well, the thing is, I've always been talking about bitches. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You hate women. Whoa. I didn't say. I said bitches. You know what I'm saying? And then they be like, well,
oh yeah.
I see what you. You were stupid.
We talking about them No Limit Soldiers. I thought I told you.
No bullshit, man. Dude, Slim Charles, thank you, brother, for coming out. We're gonna shut the show down. This show has been sponsored by Alla Stars, my baby. As y'all can see, they big as day right here. Like I said, tap in on Instagram. You know, you can inbox me and I'll send you some, some information on how to get with Alla Stars, you know, and Stars, the new name, the new wave. You know, this is one of their flavors, Ben and Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Ben and Jerry's. It actually looks just like the ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm sure they say that it has an earthy taste. It actually has an authentic smell. You know what I'm saying? Or a smell that you'll be able to do. It's a distinct smell. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not going to smell like Gorilla Glue or some of those other weird flavors with all those terps.
Damn, what you got against Gorilla Glue? Because I know you be pissing them off about that Gorilla Glue shit.
Yeah, Gorilla Glue is ridiculous. Yeah, it's actually it's actually full of grass fertilizer, and it's a China smoke. Gorilla Glue is a Chinese-based smoke, and they think that it's from Kansas City. And I guess people that smoke it, they don't know that people in California fucking hate Gorilla Glue. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's a Midwest.
I hate Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, it's a Midwest thing.
No, I really do hate Gorilla. I don't like the taste of it.
It's just something that was been able. They can mass produce it.
That's
why
what I was gonna say. It's
yeah,
something that, yep.
Yeah, and that's why everybody likes it, because it's always around. I mean, it's just it's programming. You know what I'm saying? It's consistent. That's all.
And got so glued to the couch with the glue.
I hate it. I will never fucking touch it again ever in my life. I'll throw it away. Somebody give me some glue, I probably still.
You a real connoisseur. You kind of don't dibble and dabble in different flavors anyway.
I do my 1-2. I do.
Yeah. Shout out stars.
Shout out stars. Ben and Jerry's. You know, things like Ben and Jerry's, things like Zope. What else? Things like Bolo. You know, my personal favorite then was Bolo, and she still brands that to this day. So let's go. You know what I'm saying? Our stars. That's the way to go. You'll be seeing it soon. You see that brand, you know, hit the hand. You know what I'm saying? That will feed you. Yeah. So yeah, man, this has definitely been a Flicks and Fortune Media Group production. Yeah. We also are streaming live from YouTube right now. So let's shout out our we shouting out our YouTube family. We appreciate y'all for tapping in. Y'all go to YouTube and subscribe to Flicks and Fortune Media Group. I have my reaction page as well, my reaction channel, and it's Parallel Fees' reactions to these next level actions. You know what I mean? So it's high speed chases, nigga. You might see a few shootouts on there. You know, you might see a few drug busts. And I mean, we just watching it all, man. And there's some shit that you ain't never seen before, and it's coming from dash cam footage, and it's coming from body cam footage. So, bro, y'all got to tap in, man, because I'll be actually on that motherfucker doing a fool. Go to my YouTube, subscribe to that. Flicks and Fortune Media Group. Shout out to Ambachino. Shout out to the whole Akron. Shout out to Rich the Factor. Shout out to YGKC. Shout out to Casey Young Boss, Steven, Street King Davis, my ninja. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rob Lowe. You feel me? Everybody in the town that's doing their motherfucking thing that I fuck with personally. I love y'all. Keep doing y'all motherfucking thing. I support y'all like y'all support me. You feel me? If we can bring this thing together, my nigga, we can really make this motherfucker make some sense. So, FIFA Bowl just left. So now we here with each other. Let's keep the motherfucking peace, keep the peace up and keep the violence down like we've been doing. Shout out to Kansas City for that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to KC for that. If we can keep that rocking, it'll be some more money coming through this motherfucker. We ain't got to wait for them to give it to us. We gonna get it and give it to each other. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's the best thing. We don't need nobody else. We got us. You know what I'm saying? So this has been definitely a fire-ass show. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the viewers. We appreciate the preview or the soon-to-come viewers that's going to come in the future to watch this thing and take it up. Like it, subscribe to it, share it, talk about it, cuss me out. We don't give a fuck. Just make it make some sense and then get some clarity off of what we talked about. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate my guest, Slim Charles. We're going to have bro back on this motherfucker. Don't be surprised if y'all see him soon. See him riding with me, see him rocking with me. If y'all see him, give him a hug. Not you, brother. The sister. No bullshit.
No bullshit. Hey.
Straight up. So, man, this has been a hell of a show. Thank y'all for coming out. We out this bitch, man. Up, we don't turn shit down, nigga. Pick that money up off the floor, nigga. Don't let it touch the ground, bitch ass nigga. What the fuck wrong with you, man? You stupid, nigga.
Yeah,
A nigga will get clapped. We don't rap for some killers in the trap. We gorillas, we don't last like Mike Jack. I'm a pillar, putting Thriller on the asphalt. Grab a rental, I could bring 100 pillows if the cash. I take the Skrilla and I spend it on the. Wait a minute. 900 horses in this motherfucking track. Fuck track mode. When you supercharge, you make the drag talk. Make it giddy up and smash out. Just spin around and blast off. With a fucking cash. When all these chippers out and fagged out. I knocked way out and ran out. Fuck, you know I had off. Hustling my ass off. Before I sleep, I get my last off. On beef, I do the pass. I pay the reaper to go crash. You ever had to run a trap house? Or walk inside of one and see 4 niggas with they straps on they shit in that bitch. Everybody got it mapped out.
Praying hard for my sins, Lordy. Praying hard for your forgiveness, so I ain't gotta roll it. Praying that I make it homie. Praying for my niggas locked with a loaf of bread waiting on them. Praying hard for my sins, Lordy. Praying hard for your forgiveness, so I ain't gotta roll it.
Yeah. I pray I make it home and some, cause I don't leave a spot until the sack on or the feds come. We don't twiddle thumbs, we in there dumping, trying to beat the sun. We ain't having fun to what these niggas fellas on the run. Ducking murder too, while I'm out here about to catch a one. Niggas speaking dirty on me, man, like I won't beat the drum. Rolling with a bun, catch you while you rolling one. Put your ass in parking when I see your car roll around. I don't have regrets, especially when a nigga die. Playing around on the internet, fucking around with killers, knowing doggy, he ain't into that. I could give him 10 and let the boogeyman end it quick. Have his BM kid side bitch and his man sick. Soon as the stick hit, he praying that he make it, Lordy. Doctors couldn't save him, said I'm sorry, didn't make it, shorty. Had a couple rollies, I refused to buy another one. I need about $1 million for an RM3801.
Praying that I make it homie. Praying for my niggas locked with a loaf of bread waiting on them. Ayy. Praying hard for my sins, Lordy. Praying hard for your forgiveness, so I ain't gotta roll it. Praying that I make it homie. Praying